enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Swine flu. The swine flu has taken out Anthony Cumia. Anthony Cumia. Good morning. Welcome to the, what is it today? Opie and Jim, we'll call it?
It's Opie and Anthony minus Anthony.
Sans Anthony?
Sans Anthony.
Sans? Hate that word.
That's terrible.
See, it worked like a charm, though, because Anthony was calling my cell phone around, I think he started calling around 4:30, but I answered his phone call at 5 o'clock when I finally woke up. See, the beauty of turning your cell phone off.
Well, what time do you get up normally?
5.
All right.
I didn't want to be woken up at 4:30, hearing him having explosive diarrhea into the bowl.
Is he really shitting? Good. Poor Anthony's tummy.
Good.
Nothing,
Jim.
And there's nothing better than knowing your friend is your shitting liquid.
Oh my God, it's not even. There's nothing left. I'm drinking water to try to rehydrate, but it's like the puckering asshole now.
Ugh.
It's like wham, wham, like after a horse takes a dump, that's what its ass does. Like it's so embarrassing calling Opie from the toilet.
And I believed you, too, because the echo. I mean, how fucking big is your bathroom?
Well, it's pretty big.
Yeah, well. Yeah.
But you know something? Even a big bathroom's a lonely place when you're rocketing out your ass.
So what did you get sick last night, or did you wake up and just start feeling terrible?
Yeah, last night a little bit, but for the most part, I just thought, whatever, I'll go to sleep and wake up and it'll be fine. I got up, I got dressed, and I was ready to just get in the truck and start driving, and I was like, you know something? I should probably sit on the toilet for a minute. And that minute turned into just, I can't leave this bowl. I cannot leave the fucking bowl.
I hope it gets to the point where you're dry heaving. That is
That's
only...
what I was talking about. It was just...
Oh, okay, you're up to the dry heaving? That only happened to me once, and it's just an unbelievable experience because your asshole is still trying to do its job, but nothing is left.
It looked like slag, like something you'd call slag or slurry. A slurry in the bottom of the toilet. It's horrible.
Do you think you ate something bad?
It might have been something I ate. I've been trying to go through everything I ate yesterday, and I don't know. It could have been a number of things.
Yeah, we know it. We hope it wasn't.
Well, maybe
indeed.
maybe it's all that raw chop meat you're eating.
That must be it. Chop meat.
Going with the chop meat character that Anthony is known as.
I didn't even get that. I'm so stupid.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, how ironic. It looked like chop meat.
We're starting to think it was dinner because we all ate the same thing yesterday.
Yes, we did.
And you're the only one that has this problem. It wasn't.
Yeah.
It definitely wasn't the turkey chili because I had some of that.
Yeah,
We're thinking it had to be something after you left here. What time?
Last night I did have chicken fajitas.
Oh.
So that might have done something.
Oh.
A little spicy.
Where'd you get the chicken fajitas from?
Over at Poco Loco.
You love that place.
I love the Poco Loco, but it's
yeah, but
wow.
maybe they finally figured out you're a racist and said, we'll take care of this motherfucker.
He hates us Mexicans. Oh my God. I hope not. Jesus.
They're all rubbing a pre-cum inside of your chicken wrap.
They're rubbing the
quesadillas. I thought it was very tasty.
They're just rubbing the quesadillas on their ball bags. Oh, we'll show this motherfucker.
Can I tell you that segment yesterday where you started playing the sound effects?
Oh my God.
It was. I listened to it. I was in the truck last night, and I listened to a lot of the Lydia segment, and I knew it was coming up, and I laughed so fucking hard. I was doubled over on the steering wheel laughing. It was so uncomfortable and funny.
Maybe it's God punishing me.
Dude,
you know what? It might be God's revenge.
Why? If you were shitting and your heart fell out, that'd be punishment for that.
Yeah, because he could get that done.
That was
could.
Dude,
God could do that.
I was doubled over. I had to pull over, but I was already pulled over. But I was doubled over the steering wheel laughing. That was so goddamn funny and brutal.
That was so fucking wrong to do.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
you got to check your guilt at the door there at the radio station.
That's part of being a comic, I guess, too. It's like, there's times where there's inappropriate laughs. You know, it happens. You know, you laugh when you're not supposed to. It's, we don't know how to handle it sometimes, so we just act stupid.
That was fine. In the end, it was fine.
Yeah, he was okay with it. He knew the show
I was just pissed
going.
at the instant feedbacker thinking it was me. Go fuck yourself. I still say fuck you and your mother.
Oh, that guy.
It was my insensitivity.
Go, why don't you pay attention?
Yeah, that was
Dummies.
very uncomfortable.
So I'm thinking it's the quesadillas.
Yeah, or the fajitas. Yeah, it was chicken fajitas.
Oh, fajitas, right.
Do you need someone to rub a little salve on your hiney end?
I need a little salve. I'm going through those whites like crazy, and my whole cesspool's going to be filled up with those fucking things.
And Aunt hates the bathroom. Aunt doesn't do well with duty, so this has got to be just a complete nightmare for you. Is your asshole burning?
Oh, boy. I need big duty hat guy to come in.
Oh, yeah. Were we on the air? We were talking about how he just kind of went away. We were, right?
Who? Yeah.
I wasn't sure we talked about off the air, on the air, how he was such
Cream
a big
Pie
star.
Jones?
Yeah. Guy picked up shit and we forgot his name.
Oh, God, it's terrible.
Yeah, wow. You're so right.
It's that wave, those waves of like sweating and the abdominal pain that comes in, and then the watery shit, it goes away for a little while, and then you've got to sit there because there's acid on your asshole. I need to put baking soda on my ass to neutralize the acid.
Gee, there's nothing worse.
It's just, it truly is. Your asshole has complete control over your body.
Yeah.
Because you just can't fucking think or anything when you got to shit, and it's just awfulness.
I was telling Jimmy too. Everyone knows I don't keep my cell phone on at night.
Yeah,
you can wait for everything until you wake up, and then you have a clear head because you had a good night's sleep.
Yes,
and
I didn't need to hear this.
My alarm goes off. I turn, and there's my phone just saying Anthony on the cell phone because it's on silent. Yeah. Anthony, and I'm up for seconds. Dude, I got explosive diarrhea. I'm like, oh, what a way to wake up. What the fuck?
The echo of the turlet.
Maybe you got the swine flu, though.
No, I don't have the cold or anything. Yeah. Which, I don't know what I have. Does swine flu come out your ass?
They're saying salmonella from the chicken.
No, I don't feel. It's just. It's obviously I ate something too fucking spicy or whatever it is. I don't know.
It's something disagreeing with you. It's probably not food poisoning. You'd be really sick.
Yeah. There are 3 things I ate yesterday. One of which I really hope it isn't.
Yeah.
The other 2, I could give a shit. I could give a lot of shit. And then
we need a doctor. How many hours does it take from eating something to explosive diarrhea? I know every once in a while when I
was feeling it like at about 5 o'clock yesterday afternoon, like the and the bloatiness and the hot gas.
Everyone's saying they can hear your video game in the background. Are you playing a video game right now?
There's nothing on in here. No. Video game. I hear a little echo of myself, but that's just the phone.
What a great way to start your 3-day weekend, just shitting stomach bile.
Yeah, I'm really, really hoping this clears up pronto.
You don't think I'm sitting here a bit happy? You don't think we're? I mean, if you guys think we're staying to the end today, you're high.
Yeah.
As soon as Anthony called me this morning, I'm like, man, it's off me. All I have to do is show up for a couple hours, put in the effort, and get the fuck out and start the nice long weekend. Because it's my birthday weekend.
That's it. You're a hero now since you were there.
That's right. I even wrote bladder. I'm like, Ant's got explosive diarrhea. Jimmy's got to leave early for L.A. Look, man, I'm going to go in and try to figure it out, but I don't know what I'm going to do yet. That's what I told him.
We're the only idiots doing a show this morning, aren't we?
Yeah, well, we're always the only idiots doing a show. Because guess what?
That.
As much as people like try to slam us, we give a shit about our show and our product. Everyone else, that whenever they can, they take a day off. There's no one here, Ant. There's literally no one here.
Yeah, I assumed that there was not going to be anybody there.
How about this? The guys that run the channel, quotes in the air, they're not even here. They took the day off. The guys that are responsible for our channel took the day off.
But do they have diarrhea?
How about they let us know and go, you know what? It would be smart to just take Friday off. We are, and we run your channel.
Well, yes.
No guilt here. A couple hours and we're out, Jim.
Yeah. I say we do like till about 6:40 and fucking leave.
Watch how I cleverly make an excuse why we need to replay the Rich Voss giving out his password bit.
It was very funny.
That's one of the biggest laughs I've had in a year.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Voss walked back in on the break, and we're told what that dummy had actually done.
I got his act falling out of my asshole.
Poor Voss. Poor dumb Rich.
Hey,
God bless his dumb soul.
Lummox.
Before we let Anthony go and go back to shitting, when was the last time you had a little movement?
Probably about 15 minutes ago.
Oh, you might be heading...
It's working pretty steady every half hour or so. It starts. Like right now, I don't feel bad. I'm laying down on my back, and it's not that bad. But then that just ends immediately. You feel a little twinge and go, oh, come on. I thought I was done.
Yeah. Well, before we let you go, Sam did a backstage with O&A, and the only reason I'm playing this is because it's Lydia. After her appearance on the show yesterday, she analyzed me, you, and Jimmy.
Oh, no.
So let's see. I haven't heard this. You haven't heard it. Jimmy hasn't heard it. So we're going to hear it for the first time. Did you really hear it?
No. By acting.
And now, backstage with O&A, here is Primetime Sam Roberts.
I'm Primetime Sam Roberts, and Lydia, the middle school therapist who regularly calls in to the O&A show, stopped by to meet the guys in person. She ended up yapping for over an hour, and we grabbed her after her appearance to find out what she thought of the guys.
Lydia, now that you've met the guys in person and you've had, a lengthy conversation with them, what's your analysis of Opie, Anthony, and Jim?
I think they make an excellent team together, but boy, are those guys fucked up.
What are their problems individually? Like, what's Opie's issue?
Opie's probably the hardest one to figure out because on the surface he has the most normal-looking life. But I think everyone knows about Opie's anger issues. I mean, he is the one who told me to suck a big black dick when I suggested psychotherapy.
So you think he's harboring a lot of issues?
I guess growing up in a family so big it must be hard to be heard. So he's certainly figured out his way to be heard by millions of people every day.
After filling us in on Opie's anger, Lydia confided with us that she was worried about his co-host, Anthony Cumia.
You and Anthony got into some stuff. What's your analysis of Anthony now?
I think that Anthony's a great guy, but I do really worry about him. I was very serious about that, all joking aside. I worry about him isolating himself. I worry about him identifying with the aggressor. I know he was beat as a child. I know that's why he likes guns and control, and I just sort of worry about what's going to happen over at Casa Cumia one day.
Do you think the story of Anthony could end in tragedy?
I hope and pray not.
And after all this time, she struggled to get to the root of Jim Norton.
What do you think's going on with Jim?
Jesus, I don't even know where to start with Jimmy.
He's got well-documented sexual issues. Do you have any ideas where those might come from?
I don't know. I think that Jimmy really feels pretty bad inside about who he is, and he's working that out. When you want someone to pee on you, you want someone to pee all over you for a reason.
So he's the typical sad clown, laughing on the outside but crying on the inside?
That's a nice way to put it, Sam.
Thanks a lot.
Wow, Lydia. Thanks for reminding us what a tragic and pathetic group of people we are. Oh, well, back to abortion jokes. I'm Primetime Sam Roberts, and this has been...
Backstage with O&A.
Wow.
By the way, to answer Lydia's question, the reason you asked someone to pee all over you is because you're thirsty.
Yeah, I just feel thirsty.
Those backstage
I love them.
They're really good, man. I like that a lot.
The piano music really made that really sensitive, serious piano music.
Fuck, she's got a sense of humor too. Well, Opie told me to suck on a big leg.
Boy, that stuck with her, didn't it?
Yeah, it sure did.
You think? You know what though? The picture of her tits doing very well on my Twitter.
Yeah, of course.
It just
now let's talk about the shrink that needed fucking breast implants and drinks like a fish.
Yeah, Sam, get that mic in front of us. We'll do a backstage about Lydia.
What do we think of her
and her issues?
Yeah, who emasculates her husband? Oh, who over there? He just sells these things that clip hair. She has no idea what he does. She doesn't care.
No idea. She knows every fucking school she ever went to by heart and everything. And meanwhile, her husband sells something that has to do with clipping pubic hair.
The poor cuckold Gary.
You think he's cuckold?
Cuckold.
I think there's something going on there.
How many times has he just watched?
Of course he has. He's watched Lydia take Opie's advice.
Those tits are made for fucking.
She was a lot hotter than I knew she was going to be sexy, though. I don't know how I knew it. Maybe because when she said, I'm okay, I just kind of had a feeling that she was going to be definitely attractive.
She definitely is hotter than I thought, but as I looked at her, I feel like she might have dirty gums.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't get that impression. Maybe she does. I didn't look close enough. I didn't actually look above the neck.
I couldn't get past like the fact that she might have dirty gums, where she's just.
It does seem to have vossitis.
She has to just keep everything clean all the time. She can't keep up with the cleaning.
I don't know. Does she smoke?
I don't know. I swear that's all I was thinking. Dirty gums. But she didn't have bad breath or nothing.
No, she didn't smell.
But I bet you she's going through a lot of floss and she's scrubbing and cleaning and trying to just, keep ahead of the whole thing.
Full-time job.
Yeah, I don't even know why I thought that, but that's what came to mind. Look at those tits.
Poor hubby just sits there and watches.
I think I took a perfect cleavage shot.
You really did. That was like if you were selling that shirt online. Yeah. That would be the tits you should model it in.
Well, they said she was wearing a, what's the word, Ant? That that psycho word.
Shirt.
No, that stupid word where you look at the blobs.
Rorschach.
What?
Rorschach?
Oh, Rorschach.
Rorschach, yeah. They said she was wearing a Rorschach test because her dress has the blobs. All right. Wow.
Did you see this face transplant guy?
Mm-hmm.
It is ridiculous. Just leave him without a face at that point.
It's this guy stared in wonder and told the doctor who performed the operation that he couldn't believe he looked so much like he used to.
Shit.
Really?
What the fuck was this guy?
Is he going back on his ship and heading to Mars again?
I don't know if he said his face was disfigured in June of 2005. The guy fell onto the electrified third rail at the Boston subway station.
God.
He lost his nose, upper lip, cheeks, the roof of his mouth, as well as muscle, bone, and nerves. Holy shit.
Holy shit. He fell on the third rail with his face.
How drunk was he?
I don't know.
You gotta ask. Was he drunk?
Why didn't they kill him? How did they just zap out half his mouth? What a tough guy.
Yeah.
He must. Do you bounce when you hit the third rail?
Oh.
God.
I don't know.
He must have looked like a fly flying into one of those fucking electrified things in the backyard. And then his face is gone.
He said he looks the same as he used to look, but he looks silly with his hair and his little hat on.
Yeah, and that little jaw. He looks like the Spy versus Spy guys.
I don't know if we said the line on the air, but the first thing I thought of was he looked like Greedo from Star Wars.
Yeah, from Star Wars.
What a creepy looking guy.
You know what though? They're figuring out this transplant thing.
Yeah.
Are they really?
Well, I mean, the first couple heart transplants didn't go too well either, and now that thing is a piece of cake.
Face Off with John Travolta,
Yeah.
and Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, it is, because you're looking and you're going, would you please just take that face off? Right now, they're still on the fucking hammer the face on with nails stage.
You didn't read the best line of the story, Jim. The hospital did not charge Mackey for the operation, which cost about $200,000. So,
Wow.
so I think they're even saying, "Oh fuck,
it's on the house."
You know, this one's on us. They're saying they donated their time to these guys.
Is on the house.
Yeah.
Yeah. Poor Ant.
That's terrible.
Are you still going to miss Opie's birthday bash? We have cake and stuff?
No, there's nothing planned. I know it.
Why not?
I
How about
know
a
it.
cupcake?
I know it. There's nothing
The
planned
idea
for
of
me. There's
eating
nothing.
cake right now is not sitting well.
Yeah.
I'd be able to be the fucking. I'd be able to write "Happy Birthday" on top of the cake and chocolate fudge ice.
Or blow the candle out with just like a little stomach bile.
You know what? Lydia's really concerned about your isolation, but I was thinking about that yesterday, for real.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, if Anthony, it comes down to this, and it's really simple. If Anthony's happy doing what he does, then shouldn't that be the only thing that matters, for real?
Yeah, I know. And isolation is a weird word. I mean, there are people around in my life. I'm not completely isolating myself. I just think the general public are assholes and don't want to deal with them.
Mm-hmm. If you don't want,
that's pretty much it.
If you don't want to be married again, if you don't want to have kids and all that, and if you want to party hard, as long as you're happy, that's where I'm at with my life. As long as the person's happy, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. Why are they supposed to live like everybody else?
Yeah, exactly. Good fucking theory.
Well, what's the end game?
Yeah.
You know, a lot of
Same end
people,
game for everybody.
A lot of people, you try to make them like everyone else, and they're miserable because they don't want to live that way.
Yeah. We're individuals, man.
You were the smart one of the three, though. You were smart enough to eat at a place that was just going to ruin your stomach. You could stay home and relax.
Yeah, I love your timing. Your timing's perfect.
It's impeccable, isn't it?
Oh, my God. Hey,
Yeah.
before we let you go, this story just has to be read. Porn star blows world record bid. Porn star, do you know this sexy Cora?
Let me see her. I don't know. That's a hot name. That was Phil Rizzuto's wife's name.
Cora, that's right. Not sexy, though, huh?
No, it's an awful name.
Porn star sexy Cora bit off more than she could chew when she tried to break the oral sex world record for a new Blue movie. Blonde Cora.
What is this story in?
What?
What paper is this story in?
I don't know.
I think it comes from overseas. Wow, look at that.
Okay.
She's a very.
I was going to say.
What's covering up her asshole there, Dan?
There's something inside of it.
Oh.
That, my friend, is a butt plug.
Oh, I thought they were trying to like keep it clean for the kids. They're like, well, the kids can't see the asshole.
She's a pretty plump vag and nice tattoos. She's sexy, man.
Well, listen to this one. Blonde Cora, real name Carolyn Berger, had aimed to service 200 punters. What's a punter?
I don't know, unless there's a whole bunch of football teams in Germany right now.
In Hamburg, Germany. But she was forced to call off the bid. Ready for this? When she collapsed after reaching her 75th man and was rushed to the hospital with breathing difficulties.
That is fucking hilarious.
She was blowing guys to the point she couldn't breathe anymore.
I know. She thought she could get oxygen out of that thing.
The 21-year-old star is currently
dope.
What a snorkel dummy.
On police bail for filming sex scenes for another porno in a family park in broad daylight. Oh, I remember reading about this one.
No, I don't think it's the same one.
Oh, that's not the same one?
I don't think so, no.
That was a trend for a while where these porn stars were going to like, you know, where the swing sets and the little kid parks and having sex, you know, before the kids got there.
Oh, Uncle Paul.
I know. We got there too early. Anthony, when you was a little boy, you always had trouble with your backside. I remember your father used to call me to come over and help you.
Rub salve on it.
Hey, this girl, by the way, the last line makes me laugh. Because she's facing indecency charges after the outraged family called the cops. When the cops showed up, her semi-naked co-stars, they had to be rounded up as they fled, including one who broke his wrist as he tripped over his trousers. Fucking great is that? Guy's got a half a rod, he's getting blown, the cops show up. Like 1 minute you're getting blown, and the next you got fucking dirt on your knees and a broken wrist. It just stinks.
You're trying to do that shuffle run with your pants around your ankles, big rod.
You trip and you get like dirt on your knees, and the tip of your cock bends back when you slams into the...
We're getting some knowledge. Punter is a UK name for a John.
Oh.
So there you go. We learned something today.
We certainly did.
All right, go back to shit.
Yeah,
I guess.
I'm gurgling a bit here.
If you're going to be up for a while, maybe we'll call you back with a little more radio.
All righty.
All right, Anthony.
We all know that call will go unanswered.
Yeah, no kidding.
Who do you think you're
Ring,
kidding?
ring.
Hi, this is Anthony.
Ring.
Anthony's going to go fucking pound his pud, right, Ant?
Yes, it makes feel better.
He's going to hang up the phone and go, was that believable? You think they bought into it?
Did they buy it?
Well, Ant's obviously, I think he's probably actually just shitting.
I have a theory. I think there's so much going on for my birthday tomorrow that he really just needs more time to prepare for this big.
I need more
bash.
time to decorate get everything ready for Opie's big birthday bash.
Well, I think when he called, he was actually making the cake filling. Hey, how come there's why is there lima bean skins on the top of my cake?
This is the first.
I don't understand how shit can be so hot. That's why they say, well, you're hot shit. How does the temperature go up like that? It's amazing.
This is the first year where I really believe I'm going to have a good birthday. I can't wait what it is. I think it might be something going on at Ant's house. That's my feeling.
The big 4-0 should always be a special one.
That's right, my friend.
Yeah.
That's right. So, well, then I have a lot to look forward to. No, I have a lot to look forward to next year then.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah. 39 again.
I tell that joke sometimes.
Oh, it gets lofts and lofts.
Except I always go a year older than I really am. Just boo.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, we're going to set up the uncomfortable phone call from yesterday. So, Lydia was in. She was giving advice to everybody. I think we got to do that again. We got to get her in here, talk about her alcoholism for a little longer, and then have her field some phone calls. Because some of the phone calls were really, really good.
And the fact that it was an uncomfortable moment, and the fact that Ant did that, I was like, I turned away. Like, if you can't see this side of the studio, I actually moved the mic away from me, and I was ashamed. I faced the fucking TVs and just giggled. I just giggled. That was fucking funny, man.
Yeah, I looked at Jim. He wasn't laughing, but he was chuckling and could not look at anybody in the room.
I was beyond laughing. I was shaking uncontrollably. I mean, I really was laughing, but it was beyond just giggling. I was shaking, laughing so hard. And it wasn't that the guy's story was funny. I could not believe you had just done that.
It's the complete wrongness of the whole thing.
Oh yeah, well, completely.
It sort of built too. It was like it was bad at first, and then it just got worse because I started getting more ideas.
Yeah, it was a great time to be creative.
Yeah, exactly.
More ideas to crush this guy's soul. Jesus.
Look, I think the guy I think took it in stride. He knows he's calling this silly show, and he was okay. He was a fan.
Yeah, but maybe we'll see. I don't know. Maybe that guy could call, and then we'll see if that's exactly what he was thinking. Jimmy.
As the sound of
right.
As it got worse and worse, I just listening to it in the replay made me laugh just as hard.
Maybe he works at Poco Loco.
All right, and we're going to set that up, and maybe we'll call you back.
All right,
just to leave you messages.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anthony Cumia live from the bowl today.
Live from the turlet.
Bye, sweetie.
By the way,
feel better.
Not one flush in the last half hour.
No. I've been laying down. It's feeling better, but I'm gurgling.
He's been laying in bed.
If I stand up.
Are you just shitting in bed like a cancer patient?
Yeah, I have a bedpan. I was completely dressed, had all my fucking clothes on, everything ready to go. I was walking out the door. I was fucking leaving to go there, and oof.
You think he's just laying in his bed with his thin veal legs?
Yeah.
Just shaking. just shivering.
It would have been a wreck.
Is Anthony just shivering in bed right now?
His shitty fucking quarter body suntan.
his horrendous sunburn.
I'd like to do this.
His tiny veal-like legs.
I appreciate your assessment of me today.
While you're sitting there shaking on the bowl, I like to turn the air conditioner on so you get the chills, and then
dude, totally.
Repeatedly slap your fucking forearm where you're sunburned.
Dude, I turned the thermostat is now on 67 degrees. I can't get it cold enough in this room.
Oof.
Oh, you're hot.
I'd rather.
I need it to be freezing cold in here.
Oh my God, I'd rather have the heat on when I'm in that state.
No, because then I'll sweat and fucking just laying. For some reason, you feel a little cleaner when it's cold than if you're sweating. That's all I need is sweat running down a fucking chapped asshole. I got the chapstick on my asshole.
I can picture you right now lying on your side, like you're naked below the waist, and your legs are together, shivering, and your fucking flu bag is stuck back between your legs like a tail.
Holy shit.
Like your fucking flu balls are wrapping over your leg. It's like hanging out behind you and in front of you.
Ow.
Like a giant fleshy fruit roll up. I like to sink my teeth into it.
A defective fruit roll up with 2 air bubbles in it.
All right, let us play this very uncomfortable phone call from yesterday.
Goodbye, sweetie.
And we'll check in with you.
Do that. All right, man. Take it easy, guys.
All right,
All right. Thank you for the birthday wish, by the way. That was awesome.
Oh, happy birthday.
There goes Anthony. Here's the uncomfortable phone call from yesterday. We'll continue for now. Opie, Anthony, and Jim, whatever. You want to go real serious?
Oh, my God.
You want to go real serious? Or you want to end
Oh,
here?
yeah, let's go with the awful.
Hello.
Hello.
Who's this?
This is Joe from Long Island.
Hey, Joe.
Hello,
How are
Joe.
you?
I'm okay. I was hearing your discussion, and I'm divorced 7 years. I had 2 children. My 17-year-old daughter, 5 years ago, died in a car accident because my ex-wife told her that I would not put her through college. And my 19-year-old son doesn't talk to me today. What do I do?
Well, a little detail. So the 17-year-old daughter killed herself with a car?
No. She didn't kill herself. She was on the way home from a job.
Right.
Because she took a job because my ex-wife told her that I wouldn't pay for her to go to college. Oh. And on the way home from that job one night, she was killed in a car accident.
Oh, man.
First off, let me let you off the hook. Your daughter's death is not your fault.
I know that it's not my fault. I grieve my daughter's death. But I still, it hurts terribly that my ex-wife would actually say this to a child.
It's hard to believe that someone you once loved could hate you so much, to be so cruel.
Well, like I said, it was all about having a boyfriend and money and getting everything that she wanted, which, in course, she did.
It sounds like this is still so fresh for you, like it happened yesterday.
I'm divorced since 2002, and my daughter died 2 months after our divorce.
You can't bring your daughter back. There's nothing you can do about that except to let go of the guilt.
Shit. For the first time ever, I am so uncomfortable.
Yeah, well, I've let go of the fact that my daughter died, needlessly, and I grieve her. And I also forgave my ex-wife for what she did. Even though she doesn't believe it, I wrote her a letter telling her that.
Yeah.
Have you tried to talk to your son?
Yeah, he talks to me. Dad, let's see. You got money? Dad, how's my medical and dental benefits? But other than, asking for money or for medical or dental benefits. It doesn't go any further than that.
It's hard to hear this stuff. I think you hear that the boys are having a little trouble hearing this stuff. So
yeah, I know that they are, but that's okay. I understand their motives.
You have to try and reach out to your son in any way you can.
She's dead!
Yeah, I try to reach out to him, but he's very non-cooperative.
Keep trying. You can't control how he reacts. All you can do is control your attempts.
True.
That way, if God forbid you died tomorrow, you knew you did everything in your power to make that relationship better.
Are you kidding me? My son tells me he wouldn't come to my funeral.
You can act like a man! What's the matter with you?
He will have to live with that grief and lack of closure with you, sir, but you don't have to live with that. You do everything you can to make things right and know that you've done everything you can. No one can do more than that.
Okay?
Okay, terrific.
Okay, terrific.
Good luck, sir. It sounds like
Thank
a tough
you very,
situation.
very much, and have a good day, boys.
Oh, take it easy. Sorry about your loss.
Got it, man.
You're going to be okay.
I am I've never actually been grateful to not have a sound clip machine.
So mean.
Wow.
Oh, God.
I didn't do anything.
Funny, but mean.
Checking out the Opie and Anthony show. I was just hanging out with Jay Thomas, a radio legend.
I haven't met him.
Broadcasting down the hall here at Sirius XM. And you know what? I walked in, I go, hey, Jay. Never met him before. I go, you were an influence on my little radio career. I was in high school, and he was a morning guy here in New York for a station called 99X. And he was doing some very, very different stuff. And it piqued my interest. So he was one of the guys that I kind of listened to.
Is he on the morning or no?
He's on right now, yeah. We got to kick his ass and get more, listeners than him, but still, gave him a little respect. Now we crush him. It's Opie and Jimmy today. Ants on the bowl with explosive diarrhea. Instant feedback. We got Fran. She writes, Jimmy, maybe you can help me out with this. Can you please give a happy birthday shout out to my husband, Corbett?
Yeah.
It would make his day.
Many happy birthday, Corbett. Many more. I hope Corbett steps into an empty elevator shaft and paralyzes himself on his birthday.
What did Corbett do to you?
His name stinks.
It is a bad name.
Fucking creep.
It is. I was hoping you were going to sing him the special Jimmy Norton happy birthday song.
I'm not singing to that zero. I hope they go to blow his candles out and he has a little gas on his face. And he fucking needs a face transplant. And he looks like this fucking creep in the paper today. Despise Corbett.
Poor Corbett. All right. Sam Roberts in studio. Got an exclusive interview with Vince McMahon.
That's right. Oh. You guys said you wanted it, and I got it. It was a private press conference. No fans, just legitimate members of the press, like me and E-Rock.
And you're getting lazy with your Twitter because Opie Radio on Twitter, was very quick to show the Twitter nation a picture of you and Vince McMahon.
It was on WWE.com. It still is on WWE.com.
No, it's on my Twitter.
I mean, it's on Twitter/Opie Radio.
And Sam gives me the link. I'm like, who needs a link when you can take a picture of your computer? Come on.
That's true. You're very innovative.
Yeah. So how did it go down? You got to make this interesting for the people that could give a shit about your stupid wrestling, by the way.
Well, put your hand down, Danny.
Danny, you're one of them, right?
Definitely.
You can give a shit?
Wrestling was really cool back in, 1997.
It was. What were the golden years for the WWE?
1997 through 2000.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yep.
That's when we were all in. All in.
That was the #1 golden era for pro wrestling.
And then what happened was, the PC police got under Vince's skin, kind of, with the advertisers and stuff, and then he had to kind of move away from some of that crazy edgy shit he was doing.
Right. Well, now they're focusing on getting the kids involved. They're trying to get the kid audience again.
Well, you're perfect.
No, I'm older.
No, what are you, 17, 18 now?
I'm 25, be 26 in September.
Sam brought up a really good point, though, about wrestling, where, wrestling grows with their audience to a point until everybody kind of drops off, and then they have to just start from stage one again, which is recruit the kids. So, they got edgy. It got to the point where they couldn't be any more edgy and raw, and they just kind of have to now reset and just hook that kid audience again to just build it up all over again.
Right.
They'll get edgy. They'll get edgy again in between 3 and 5 years, they'll be crazy again.
Is The Rock still wrestling?
No, The Rock is actually a movie actor.
Oh, really?
Yes, he's in Hollywood now.
Does he do well in Hollywood?
He does all right. Yeah, he's had a few movies.
Well, at least they got Stone Cold Steve Austin, so that's good.
Actually, Stone Cold does no longer wrestles. He has not wrestled in years.
What?
He's in the Hall of Fame, as a matter of fact.
What is he doing?
He's just sitting at home drinking beers.
Then he should be wrestling.
No,
it's fake anyway, so get back in the wrestling ring.
I don't know.
The movie career didn't work out. Get back in the squared circle.
He's done what he had to do in the squared circle.
At least we got Mankind, so,
Well, technically...
Vince is in good shape.
Well, Mick Foley works for the competition.
What?
He's the TNA world champion now.
So who the fuck do they got? Worth watching.
Yeah, they did. They got John Cena, they got Randy Orton, Triple H... Batista, The Undertaker.
And why hasn't Triple H lost any muscle tone in the last 15 years?
Because he works out like a fiend.
That's a bit creepy.
This man he's all business.
Yeah. Is he?
I saw him yesterday. He recognized me and E-Rock.
Of course he did.
Specifically me.
Well, when you guys stalk him, of course he's going to recognize you.
E-Rock and me sat down.
I love how these guys get excited they get recognized. But the guys that are doing the recognizing are recognizing for a whole different, reason. And that's what Danny said. Because they really look at you as stalkers.
I'm sure that chick that was stalking Letterman got all excited when Letterman
Yeah, I'm sure Letterman recognized her a lot.
E-Rock and me sat down at the press conference. We were waiting for it to start. And then all of a sudden, I just heard on the side of me somebody say, "Jesus Christ, you guys come to everything." And I turn and look to my left, and there's Triple H.
You should, well, Jimmy, I got to get you involved in this, because Sam's obsession with wrestling, I learned recently, is really creepy.
No.
Are you allowed to talk about what you were telling me about your little, on the side?
Yeah.
Why don't you tell Jimmy what you used to do until your parents finally shut you down?
Oh, well, I was a big a wrestling tape trader, like a huge. I was on the internet. I had like a website and everything. Like all throughout high school, I was bootlegging wrestling tapes and trading them. I have I still have all the tapes.
How many tapes do you have?
Like boxes. I just have closets full of boxes of tapes. Thousands of tapes. I had everything.
And this was before the internet was really... No, you were doing it with the internet. I keep forgetting you're a fucking kid. Fuck yourself. Fuck yourself in the ass.
It was when the internet...
Dick, you cocksucker.
Yeah.
Jesus.
The black one.
It was, but yeah, I mean, I had everything from every country, every era, from the 70s to the 90s, and...
So someone would go, "Hey, do you have, Stone Cold fighting in Japan, April, blah, 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 blah," and then he would dig through his tapes, get it,
well,
make a dub?
I wouldn't have to dig through the tapes because I had to start keeping an inventory list.
Of course you did. Good, smart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What was the hard one to get that you had?
Hard one? I mean, I had a lot of very difficult ones. A lot of TV shows from the, 80s, like territorial TV shows. Because in the 80s, wrestling was territorial, so it was always on local cable.
Yeah.
It wasn't national. But so I started collecting stuff from Dallas and the South and Mid-Atlantic.
Was there anything you really wanted to get that you just couldn't get your hands on?
No, I started collecting satellite feeds. They send out for shows that are taped, they send out a satellite feed to the truck, and some people with satellite dishes in their house can actually pick up the feed and get it live instead of the taped version, and you can hear the commentators talking during the commercial breaks, talking about to each other off camera, and you can anything they edit for TV, you get raw and live. So I started collecting those, and those were kind of tough to come by. But I have a few of those.
Yeah. So, and then he would go to the post office every day with a big, huge stack of, tapes.
I had to buy mailers, padded mailers and wholesale. Because I was doing it a little bit.
Nothing to scream about.
Yeah. It was more trading and just amassing the biggest collection I could possibly.
Hold on, Sam. I got a big star wishing me a happy birthday. I don't know who this is, though. Hello?
Hello, this is Comic 630.
Who did Anthony get for his birthday? He got
Christopher Lloyd.
And I get fucking Rich Foss.
Yeah, that's right. They worked.
It doesn't matter. It's just getting that call and the uncomfortableness of me even calling just to say happy birthday. It's almost like being touched by somebody.
Is this pathetic? I really was hoping for a lot this year, too.
Well,
I think my girl's going to take care of my birthday this year. I think I'm going to have a good one.
What do you...
I'm going to have a good birthday.
What? She'll just wake up, you'll say happy birthday, she'll give you a kiss and a gift, and that'll be it.
No, I expect way more than that. I expect trips and things to blow out and good gifts. Although I already told her what she got me, so she's not happy with me.
You know what? It's early, though. If I call early, it could only get better.
You think?
Yeah. What are you kidding me? By the end of the show, people like Bobby Kelly will be calling.
Did you survive your whole password ordeal or what?
It was a complete nightmare. I mean, not a complete nightmare. You know what? They were actually good. The guy, gave me the Twitter back, but I had to have my daughter, the middle one, clean up try to get all the gay stuff off of my Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
My one daughter emails me on Facebook or whatever, says, "Is there something you want to tell me?" And I didn't realize. I didn't even look, but it was all these gay ads, these websites I like to visit and stuff. And I go, "Look, I mean, someone hacked into my Facebook thing, but yeah, there is something I'd like to tell you." So I had to take care of that. But whatever. It was the guy was cool that got the Twitter. Then I had to switch my. Was it PayPal?
Oh my God. Sam, so where were we?
We were talking about...
Oh, you and your illegal business, yes.
Well, it wasn't... I was called...
You obviously didn't make any money off this, or you would certainly not be talking about it on a radio show.
It was called... it's not up anymore, so I'm not actually plugging it because it doesn't exist.
Right.
But it was called WrestlinTapes.com.
Yeah.
That's it.
Let me see it then.
Danny found it in the archives of the internet.
You had a website and everything, and how they could get a hold of you.
Yeah, I was all set up.
New in stock now. What was the new one on that page?
What got you out of the business?
I went to college.
A little visit from one of Vince's henchmen.
No, I started getting worried about that.
Shut down your business.
I started getting cocky too. I started putting tapes on eBay, just thinking, oh, who cares about copyright? And just got cease and desist from every, all right, maybe eBay's not the way to go on this.
Hold on a minute. Let's say hi to Josh. Josh, welcome to the Opie and Anthony Show.
What's up, Ope?
Hey, how are you, man?
I'm doing great, man. I couldn't be better. I got a fucking rental car yesterday, and it has that Tim, and I haven't heard you guys since the Little Yimmy days.
Oh, the first time you're listening in a while?
Since Little Yimmy. That's the last thing I remember hearing.
Well,
and I'm up at 6 this morning listening. I'm driving around in circles. I got nowhere to go.
Dude, you got to buy the service. It's great. There's totally uncensored. We'll do an hour and a half without commercials sometimes.
The only problem is, because you haven't heard us in a while, Anthony's voice has changed. What do you think of the new Anthony as far as the voice is?
I didn't notice it.
Yeah,
I listened to replays yesterday. I didn't notice it.
Hello, sir.
But, hello?
That's Anthony.
What?
Well, that's Reagan.
I'm confused.
Why are you confused? Anthony had a little, voice problem, and this is his new voice.
My voice changed. Voices change.
Oh, it's Sam.
Oh.
All right, well.
Yeah, nice. Bye.
Bye, Josh.
Danny was just going through the archived webpage.
Yeah.
And I forgot that I had, I taped every XFL game.
Did you really?
When it was on TV. And every XFL pregame show.
How many people were just dying for a copy of the XFL tape?
I don't know. I just figured there'd be some value in having them because they would probably never release them.
Mm-hmm.
And so one day I would go through old tapes and be like, wow, look at all these old XFL tapes.
Maybe we throw an XFL bit up on the YouTube channel, Opie Radio.
I'll have to go through all my tapes.
We put up Evan P in his pants last night.
What'd you put up?
Evan P in his pants is up on the YouTube, my YouTube channel, Opie Radio. It's up there for your viewing pleasure.
It's a good one.
All right, so you talked to Vince. So there's a problem with Raw, and now he moved his Raw from Denver to L.A. because the Nuggets have a home game.
Yeah, well, basically, because he booked the arena in Denver,
mm-hmm.
and it was signed and everything. But the guy who owns Kroenke, who runs the arena, who owns it, said you can't have it here. Then he sent out a press release, or he said, here's what we'll do, Vince. If you want the arena, you can tape Raw on Sunday and air it on Monday, and you have to put out this press release that's from both of us. And Vince said, well, number one, I'm not going to tape Raw, and number two, I'm not going to put out a press release because Vince was already quoted in the press release when he hadn't, Vince did not say anything. So instead, Vince took the press release that they wrote and had his own press conference and handed it out to us.
And made fun of it.
Yes.
It's the most bizarre thing when you, I can speak for Ant and I. When the company has quotes from us, there never are quotes. They usually they hand you over the press release and go, well, this is what we have you guys saying. Like, well, how about we just say what we want to say? It's already written and we're about to send this out. We're about to push send. So just to prove what you're saying in this press release. But I didn't say it.
Right.
And this happens all the time.
Vince spent days talking about what a terrible businessman this guy was and he was the worst. And then they put out this press release.
Can I just say that this coming from Kroenke's people, what an asshole this guy sounds like?
Yes.
What a self-serving asshole.
Yeah.
What's in there, Jimmy?
Dude, it's embarrassing. How do you not like Vince for doing this?
He just hands it out.
Yeah, here, look what this asshole wanted me to say.
That's exactly what he did.
Really?
God damn, I like Vince for this, yeah.
Well, what is it? What's in there?
Sam,
That's
you
bad.
might as well do it. It's embarrassing.
All right, so it says Kroenke Sports Enterprises, whatever, they reached an agreement with World Wrestling Entertainment, which they obviously didn't do, but this is, and that they're going to tape Raw on Sunday. It says, we are pleased to announce that we have reached this agreement with WWE, said KSE. And then it had Vince McMahon, WWE chairman, quoted as saying, I would like to thank Stan Kroenke and his team and his management team for resolving this matter so quickly and in ways that allows all WWE and Nuggets fans to watch 2 world-class main events Sunday and Monday. By all accounts, Mr. Kroenke is one of the most respected professional sports team owners in the world, and the professional way he and his staff good-naturedly handled this conflict gives further testament to the type of business leader he is.
And Kroenke wrote that for
Yes.
Vince.
What?
And of course,
Kroenke wrote it.
Vince would never say that.
What a self-serving asshole. You know, it wasn't probably him. It was probably somebody who works for him, some worm that fucking works for him. But how would you expect Vince to say that?
That's amazing. Let's say hi to Stryker. Stryker.
Morning, boys.
What's up, Stryker?
Yeah, Sam and Vince are leaving a few things out, like the fact that WWE had 3 events in Colorado this weekend. Sunday, they were performing in Loveland. Monday, they were performing in Denver. And Tuesday, they were going to be in Colorado Springs. Well, since they've moved to the Staples Center, they've postponed the other 2 events, may not recognize the tickets that were already sold. And when they talk about, taping Raw, for Monday, they were also given the option of continuing to hold the event at the facility up in Loveland, and Vince said no, he didn't want to do that. And Vince has kind of left that out a little bit, and there is zero sympathy in the Denver area for Raw. A lot of the sports talk people are saying, fuck you, WWE, we don't care if you ever come back.
Well, that's why I think that they probably opted to they were smart to leave, because the Denver fans never would have forgiven them for that. They really would have hated them for it, just for the arrogance of it. But you also competing with 17,000 people going to see a Nuggets event. It's almost like you don't want to have to compete for tickets last minute with that.
Well, and that's just it. None of these 3 events in Colorado were sold out. And Vince has kind of left that out, too, the fact that these events weren't even totally sold out.
But just by this press conference, this press release that this horse's ass wanted released in Vince's name, just shows you what a self-serving boob he is. We wanted, by all accounts, Mr. Kroenke is one of the most respected. Who the fuck would say that?
He wrote it for Vince. And
What a
goes,
fool.
I'm going to
That
put
was-
this out on your behalf.
That was Kroenke's deal. He was like, here's what we'll do. We'll let you tape on Sunday, but you also have to put out this press release.
Yeah.
So, of course, Vince said no. And if you're going to cancel the Monday event in Colorado, you can't do Sunday in Colorado, Monday in L.A., and Tuesday in Colorado. Economically, it makes no sense.
Yeah, but they had the chance to still perform in Colorado on Monday at a different facility, and they refused.
Yeah, because the facility wasn't big enough to do Raw. It wasn't big enough to do TV.
It is. Actually, it is.
How big is it, sir?
I don't remember the ticket, what the seating is, but it's the same size as the Pepsi Center. They would be zero different.
Well, according to we were talking about before, that it was the one place was too small by 13 seats.
Thanks for bringing the jokes back. All right, Stryker, thanks for the info, man.
All right, settle down, Stryker. You're fucking having a panic attack. Just relax. Fucking coming apart at the seams.
So Sam got to sit down with Vince yesterday and talk.
Did he?
Yeah. And he's on the front page of the WWE.com. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
With the Opie and Anthony Mike flag. Very
Of course,
nice.
representing.
Sam checks on Vince's health.
Because I haven't gotten it. You guys always have questions. Is he okay? Because we haven't talked to him since the set fell on him.
You're asking if he's okay after he survived the fake death plot?
No, because the set fell on him.
No, it
And
fell
he was-
around him. He had a safe area.
I don't know.
What was
'cause he
that old
gone.
black and white movie where is it Charlie Chaplin? The whole freaking facade falls down, but he's safe because he was in the doorway.
Yeah, but this wasn't one.
Anybody? It's
Yeah.
a very famous film clip.
Buster Keaton.
You're going with Buster Keaton, Mars.
Yes.
There you go. Here's Sam checking on Vince's health.
We're here with Vince McMahon. We haven't spoken to you in a while. The first thing I want to do is get a health update because we haven't spoken to you since the set fell on you.
Ooh, that's right. Well, some people have a kryptonite. I have a set, that kind of falls on me from time to time. But me being the man of steel that I am, I'm perfectly healthy. Thank you.
Well, that's terrific. And did you ever find out who might have been behind it, or?
That's a mystery, and we have Mr. Fuji, who was a longtime superstar many years ago, who's investigating the matter.
Why?
Oh, that's good. That's good to hear.
Why would you have Mr. Fuji?
Why not the police?
Why does everything have to involve a wrestler? Why don't you get the real police? Right.
Mr. Fuji's got a lot of free time, so he's able to put himself 100% into it.
Isn't Mr. Fuji 70 years old?
He's an older guy, yes, and he's confined to a wheelchair.
There's been a rape. We called Bob Backlund to take samples.
Well, Mr. Fuji knows wrestling, and this is a wrestling investigation, so I think it's suitable.
So an old wrestler in a wheelchair is going to make sure the right thing is done.
Yes, Mr. Fuji.
And why is he in a wheelchair? Because I do remember him from when I was watching wrestling.
Well, he's just an older gentleman now, and he's lost his ability to walk.
Maybe because he sacrifices legs for the company. And maybe now that Vince is getting older, he feels a little guilty, and he's like, you know what? All right, we'll give him a little part in my stupid fake wrestling thing.
They also, for years, forced him to play horrible Asian stereotypes.
Right. All right, and the interview continues with Sam asking about Kroenke and if Vince lost, because Vince, in the end, had to move his event.
But onto this Stan Kroenke thing. Is Kroenke?
It's E. Period. I've never trusted anyone, by the way, with any initial for a first name. Mm-hmm. Now I know why. It's E. Period. Stan Kroenke, crappy. I don't know what it is. Something like that.
Now, some
good
people
improv, Vince.
He said it is good improv.
He went to the Steve School of Improv.
Yes, did Steve Crappy? Well, it actually works.
Yes. Now, some people are saying that because he said you can't do Raw here, and you said, well, it's in the contract, but now you're not, that you lost, which is not the Vince McMahon I know. Is there something that you'll be doing this Monday night to make sure that you're obviously the winner of this battle?
Well, in the end, the WWE and Mr. McMahon always win in one form or another. And there will be a parody, probably a very interesting one, where Mr. McMahon's character will go one-on-one with E. Stan Kroenke.
Jesus.
They also, at the press release, because this is a serious press conference, handed out pictures that have been obviously photoshopped, believe it or not, that said, on Raw this Monday, and there's a picture of Vince McMahon, and he had a halo, and then a picture of Kroenke or whatever his name is, and he had devil horns and a devil tail.
I wonder if Vince is going to have his hiney kissed in the ring by this guy.
He should.
You know what? I might watch for the first time in a long time.
What a smart dude Vince is.
Yeah.
Fucking, that's why he's a billionaire.
He brought attention to his business.
But to make a fight with this bore in Denver, this Kroenke or Kroenke, to make that like the theme of your Monday Night Live show, he's a smart dude. I just added nothing.
Well, we got more info on
I got what you were saying.
It was boring, though.
Thank God our wrestling talk continues. Jesus.
Yeah.
Lefty, PA, what do you got?
Hey, good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Hey, Sam, I'm disappointed in you. The reason Mr. Fuji was labeled by Vince is because back in the 80s they had that old TNT skit show, and Mr. Fuji and Don Morocco did that Fuji Vice.
Yes, of course.
He pretended he was a detective.
They had a late night style show called Tuesday Night Titans where Vince McMahon would host it and interview the wrestlers, and sometimes they would do skits like Fuji Vice starring magnificent Don Morocco.
Oh, wow.
And Mr. Fuji. It was like Miami Vice, except with Mr. Fuji and Don Morocco.
Did you do you think is there a lot of wrestling stuff you haven't watched?
No.
You've seen most of it, right?
I've seen a lot of it,
No one will beat him in wrestling trivia. I'll tell you that much.
I destroyed Fez three-peat.
Yeah, I don't know if you should be proud of that, but good for you. Vince talks about the press release that we just read here on our show.
Right, it's the same one, yeah. Now, his camp proposed a press release that you'd put out that just complimented him and talked about what a great businessman he was. Would you have said compliments like that about him had he given you the arena for a live Monday show?
I would never have complimented anyone like that. If those words would have been written by me, then they would have been true. But no, I would have never done that, ever. Kroenke, crappy, whatever his name is, never picked up the phone, never called me, never apologized, nor did anyone in his organization.
How many people really care about this story?
Vince McMahon is making people care. It's all over the news. It's all over ESPN, Sports Center.
No, yeah, but he's right. He's making people care.
ESPN and all, but
yeah,
the guy just wants to get it over with and get Vince out of his hair.
He hasn't made one comment publicly.
Nothing.
Vince McMahon is just hammering him at every corner.
He won't stop. That's all he talks about. Vince is obsessed.
Just holding press conferences out of nowhere to talk about how much he sucks.
That a guy with a horrible name who owns the Nuggets. No one gives a shit about this guy. No one cares about him.
And now he's going to make someone dress up as him so he can beat him up on Raw.
And compare him with the Antichrist. Just for fucking up a date on a calendar. Two worthless events when you think about it. Still starving people. Gee, should we wrestle or throw a ball through a hoop? Gives a fuck. Shit either way.
No, that's a great. No, he thinks he's the devil. That's hilarious. Fucking Vince, Jesus.
He's the best.
Is he?
He really is a smart man.
Your unbelievable interview with Vince McMahon ended with this.
This is a good interview.
Hopefully our fucking
it's just
teeth get knocked out.
Do you ever see yourself doing a show at Kronsky's Arena again?
Well, yeah, I never say never in business, sometimes in life, but never in business. And if we ever do go back to the Pepsi Center in Denver, I would hope it's under different management.
All right, well, great. And just for the record, Opie and Anthony would really love to have you in studio anytime you have any minute free in your schedule on a weekday morning.
I'd love that myself.
Thanks a lot.
Really?
See?
We had
He's
him on,
coming in, I think.
Really? We had him on once. Has to be 8 years ago. Has to be.
You could almost hear him walking away as he said, I'd love that myself. You could hear him pulling off the mic like, I'd love that myself.
Yeah.
Meaning, he'd love nothing less.
Yeah, he couldn't wait to get away from you and your ridiculous hair.
I thought he was just on his way to the studio. Like, I'll come right now. He started walking towards the studio.
No.
No?
I'm finally out as far as your hair goes. I decided.
How do you figure? My hair's at an all-time high right now.
I was hanging in there with you, bro. But I'm so out now.
Can you put a shower cap just over the bun part?
Yeah, I'm sure I could.
I want to see that.
I think I'm in Danny's camp now with the hair thing.
Well, then, if you want to pick losing sides, pick losing sides.
My hair is much better than yours.
No, it's not. You have to wear a hat all the time.
It's been for quite some time.
I was in, even when you started pulling it back and it had like kind of a small, like, what would you call it? Like
poof?
a little poof. But now the poof is now two poofs, making it look like kind of like mouse ears.
No.
I'm out.
Well, you can be out if you want to, but this is the winning team.
Let's go to Ken in Iowa. Ken.
Hi.
Do we have Ken? Let's try that again. Ken?
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, how's it going?
Welcome aboard, Ken.
Sam. Hey, buddy. This is going. I think a little too far. I mean, I was like 7 years old and I was really into this stuff, but this is kind of like still looking up to the Ninja Turtles.
It is not. How do you figure that? Ninja Turtles are cartoons.
Ken says on the line, I had all the belts, because
Yeah.
you collect the belts if you're into this wrestling thing. But the problem was he was 7 years
Kinda
old.
as a kid, but this is kind of something you just
You didn't
grow
know.
out of. This is getting intense, man.
You didn't have the real belts.
Are you going to grow out of this
No,
wrestling obsession of yours, Sam?
No! What's there to grow out of?
If this doesn't lead to a job with the WWE,
I mean,
then what? You're
It's
going
not-
to be the old guy at all the wrestling shows?
I'll still be going to wrestling shows. I'll bring the kids. Kids will grow up. I'll still go.
You're gonna lose your girl though.
She loves wrestling.
She hates it.
Does she like it?
No, but when
She sits there and texts me the whole time while you're up there.
She
trying to
texts
get
you?
Yeah, of course.
Why?
Because she's bored.
I don't even get to text
You're trying
you.
to get autographs on your dumb chair, and you don't even know that she's like.
I got
texting
Hulk
me.
Hogan on my chair.
How'd you get him?
He did a signing in Armonk.
At a gun store in fucking Florida?
Can we play that clip? Does Travis have the clip?
That guy's a loser, though.
Is he? He
Yeah.
sounds a lot like you.
He does
I'm
not.
gonna cry.
This guy's got the soul of every wrestling fan.
Right.
That's the E-Rock genre of wrestling fan, not the primetime Sam Roberts.
Didn't we talk to this guy on the phone?
Yeah.
He kind of, he's like, yeah, he kind of knows it was douchey, but
You know what? I
think we did.
Yeah, we did.
I don't even remember.
We did.
how
Why
much
would
I
you?
cared.
Don't act like you missed the big one, Ob. It wasn't exactly a fucking, an Obama interview.
Sam, get ready to do the live read for the WWE thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
They bought time on our show. How cool is that after we just trashed Vince for the last half hour?
We didn't trash him. We talked about how cool he was.
Yeah, I'd love to make fun of Vince, but he's fucking... I'll say it again and bore myself. Smart dude. Yeah, we got it, Jim.
Makes him into the devil, wishes cancer on his kids. Vince, what are you doing?
He's fucking amazing to make this interesting, though.
It was just a little oopsie, a little mistake. Why don't we try to work this out?
Yeah.
Instead of vilifying the guy, his family.
The guy is a boob, though.
Nah, the guy.
Make Vince praise him. What an amazing business owner. An asshole.
Nah, I like Vince. I like what he did with this whole
Right.
thing.
He's the bomb.
Here is the wrestling clip of all time.
I just want to thank each and every one of y'all for all you've done to your bodies. It's still real to me, damn it. I mean, thank you.
Easy, man.
Thank y'all guys. Y'all are awesome. Thank you so much, Mr. Funk, for saying what needed to be said. I don't want to see another one of these.
Take it easy, man.
I can't listen to that without cringing.
So bad.
That could be the worst clip on the fucking internet.
You never catch me saying something like that.
Not on the air.
Just the fact that even the wrestlers are embarrassed for him. Like, oh, you asshole.
Oh, they just like, oh, God.
Take it easy, man.
Opie's been to a wrestling convention.
No.
I saw
Because
you
we're
there.
all hanging. No.
No. Yeah, he did. Opie met Terry Funk.
No. Your stupid signing thing was going late, and a bunch of us were getting together for dinner or something. Oh, we're going to be done soon. Why don't you come down? Where was it? Caroline's?
Yeah.
It's at Caroline's. So
Ringside Fest.
Ringside Fest. And I show up, and it had another hour to go, and I'm just sitting there like, you got to be fucking kidding me.
Did you bump into Opie? He thought he was going to sneak into a wrestling convention.
Yeah,
and
he was going
bumped into him.
He was going to Terry Funk's Q&A session.
Yeah, that's what I was
He had his notepad with questions already.
Yeah,
I'd love to go to that. The first thing I'd say is, who the fuck are you? I've never heard of Terry Funk.
What?
I don't know who he is.
He's from Amarillo, Texas.
Oh, all right.
You should ask Terry Funk. Do you know where Terry Funk is? Because I'm here. I'm trying to...
Exactly. What's his real name?
What's the WWE thing? Do it proud there, Sam. Me and
WWE.
We'll help you through it.
Classics on Demand. Gain access to the entire video library of Raw Wrestling Entertainment. I don't need copy for this.
For those of you that haven't
Wait,
bought it from
what?
Sam illegally on the
Yeah,
internet.
exactly.
No. What I'm telling you is,
So wait, you're in business with the WWE now?
no, there's no buying tapes for me illegally. There's no reason to...
Self-addressed stamped envelopes to you?
No, I'm nothing to do with this. I'm just a
it's
watcher.
classic wrestling tapes. This is you.
It's
this
not
is your business.
It's not tapes.
That daddy made you shut down.
There's nothing like that happening. What I'm saying is, WWE Classics on Demand, if you've ever wanted to go into the WWE tape library, which Jim Norton has always said that's one of his dreams.
It just seems like it's an impossible thing to do. Like, you'd love to go into the tape library and just riff through them for hours, or to be sift. I don't know.
Yeah.
Look.
You can do that. It's all WWE stuff, ECW stuff, WCW stuff, stuff from the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, everything on this channel, and it's all perfect quality.
You just piqued my interest.
Yeah.
70s?
Everything.
Who were some of those big wrestlers in the 70s?
Coconut Willie, who I named my penis after.
There may be...
Yeah. Gorilla Monsoon.
It's not even...
All right, I'll ask you one.
Yeah.
Do they have the Andre the Giant match where he took on 3 very short wrestlers? They weren't officially midgets, but they made sure they were short. And at the end of the match, he stacked them up and sat on them.
They do a theme, like every month has a theme, and I think a couple months ago, like this month is Latino Legends because it's May, Cinco de Mayo. But a couple months ago they did Giants, like Giants of the Ring, and they had all kinds of Andre the Giant matches, Big John Studd matches, everything, every big man, and they're featuring them as well as they have complete episodes of old TV.
How big was Big John Studd?
He's like 6'10".
Oh, he was that big?
Was he
Okay.
really 6'10"?
More or less.
They all like bumped up their heights a little bit, though.
He's like 6'10". But they have complete episodes of TV, the old ECW TV shows, old Raws, old Nitros. Complete, not just like matches, the whole episode.
When I was living in Rochester, I was ringside for a wrestling event, and Andre the Giant. You can't even begin to tell people how big this fucking guy was.
7'4".
But on TV, you don't understand because he's in the ring with guys that are not relatively, they're bigger than
Big
the
guys.
average man. But then you put him next to just average guys. It's ridiculous. And there were flies. I've told this story a bunch on the air that just followed Andre around the entire match, the entire time he was in this arena. Flies. Like he was a horse.
Well, they have Legends of the Round Table, which is like an original series where legends of wrestling sit around and talk about whatever wrestling theme it is. And they've done a show just about Andre the Giant, and people just sharing stories of, like, Andre sitting in a bar and drinking 100 beers in a sitting.
No.
Yeah, he was ridiculous. His reputation for drinking was beyond all others. He used to just get new guys.
You knew that too, Dan?
Yeah, I've heard that too. I heard 119 is actually the number I heard years ago.
Legendary story.
Yeah.
And, actually, I heard a story about
Wait,
when
119 beers?
Yes, in one sitting. Yeah.
How many hours? Is that a weekend? Is that
it's one. It's not like a 24-hour marathon. It's like he went to a bar and drank 1nhearty beers.
Well, he didn't actually go to a bar. He had one in his basement. Get it, Anthony?
There's actually some classic stories about he was obviously in the classic 80s film The Princess Bride, and production had to be like halted a few times because Andre the Giant was notorious for taking the crew out and getting hammered with them. So they had to keep him away from the cast and crew because they knew if people started going out with Andre, they were never going to get this movie done.
They said that on the Legends of Wrestling show, they said that he used to take like young guys who were starting out and they'd be like, "Oh, Andre the Giant wants to take me out for drinks," and just drink them under the table so they were in no shape to compete the next day.
No
just
way.
ruined careers.
I had no idea. I didn't know
he was,
Andre was a drunk.
He was a monster.
But dude, a guy that big and heavy, he was so much body mass. I mean,
119 beers, though.
That's a lot.
Come on.
But there are alcoholics. You figure there are guys that can sit down and a regular guy can sit down and drink 2 cases, that's 24. How many's in a case?
I don't even.
It's 48 beers. I mean,
how much is in a case?
Man, you got to be
24?
a real drunk to drink that.
24, right? I used to.
That's like 4 cases.
I was going to brag about my. What's wrong with me?
Why?
So I. You know what I was about to say?
I don't know. I'm sure it's what.
Me and my 2 best friends, like around senior year of high school or the year after, we would split a case before we went out. That's what I was going to say. Brag.
Why not? That's a lot of fucking alcohol for a young man.
8 beers.
Andre
each.
the Giant would just destroy you.
Yeah, he's talking about Andre the Giant doing 119, and I'm about to try to relate to Andre with I'm splitting a case with 2 other guys before I go out story.
But like like when the Iron Sheik was in here and getting drunk and pissing on himself, I said, "What's happened to this guy?" And I went home and turned on WWE Classics on Demand, and I could watch when the Iron Sheik was actually like muscular and in his prime.
He was great in the ring.
He was fantastic.
Did we do the live read? We're good?
Let's tag it. WWE Classics on Demand costs less than $8 a month for most cable providers. To subscribe to WWE Classics, call your local cable provider or 1-888-WWE Classics and sign up today.
I don't even watch. Sorry, I don't even watch wrestling. I honestly, as I'm looking at the read as he's doing it. It's like fucking. That's a great idea, man.
Yeah,
it really is.
I thought we were just gonna go whatever, just read this dumb thing and we'll move on. But you piqued my interest. I want to check this out. Was Andre ever married?
I don't think he was.
He didn't have any kids.
No, I don't think so.
He used to have to sit because he was such a big dude. He used to have to sit on the floor sometimes in planes when they didn't have a first class or whatever because there was nothing built for a guy who was 7'4".
Do you think his back just ached all the
he was in
time?
constant pain.
And his knees just gave out on him eventually.
Do you remember that match where like Andre would beat up the 3 guys and just pile them one on top of the other in the middle of the ring and just sit on top of them like it was a throne?
He had a ranch. He was big on this farm. He had like a ranch that he loved going to.
Very cool.
Another interesting fact.
We got a birthday call coming in. Hello?
Hello.
Yes?
Hello?
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Hello.
Hi.
Calling to say happy birthday to Opie.
Who's this? Hello? I don't know who it is, though.
What do you say, guy? Come on, Opie. It's the Bear Man.
Oh, shit! No way!
We're sitting here listening to you guys. It's the Bear Man and Keith, by the way. Keith's on the phone, too. We're sitting here listening to you guys talking about Andre the Giant.
Yeah. I got to explain. Bear Man. Oh, wow. I got Bear Man stories.
La 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 la.
No.
Good morning, Bear Man.
Yeah, this Bear Man. Thank God there's not many Spuds Buckley tapes out there, Bear Man.
Lord knows I've been looking.
Yeah, I know a lot of people are looking, but I worked with Bear Man in Buffalo. I was just a nobody doing overnights, and Bear Man was the king of Buffalo radio, and then moved back to Allentown, and he's been working with Keith ever since. How long now for you guys?
Well, we've been together here for 20 years. So
God damn it! Are you kidding me? I haven't seen you in 20 years?
Yeah, give or take, yeah. Jeez. Heard it was your birthday, and I thought I'd call up and say happy birthday. And because I remember the story you were telling about Andre the Giant reminded me of, see, because I'm not 7'4", but I still weigh about 500 pounds. So every time I'd walk into the room in the morning to relieve Opie, he'd go into orbit around me, you know?
Are you really that big a dude?
Oh, I am one big SOB. Yes, sir,
Yeah,
still.
yeah.
Bearman, it's Jim. Do you remember Spuds Buckley?
Oh, absolutely.
It worked for the time. Tell him, Bearman. Come on.
Gosh, it was a wonderful, and Spuds was a hero in that town. Spuds never had to buy a drink. It was great stuff.
No, they'd just be thrown on him when he walked in.
No, I remember working with Opie. He was on overnight, and then I'd do the morning show. And when I'd come in, we'd usually, because he was the kind of guy, Opie is just fearless.
Right.
And I mean, here he is working at this radio station for like no money whatsoever.
Yep.
And all he would do is sit there all night and write. He
Right.
would write things. He'd write bits. And he approached it like he was in school, but still getting paid for the education, you know?
That's right.
He took his craft very seriously, and I was really impressed with that. I always was impressed with that. And I was also impressed with the fact that he could play softball like nobody you ever saw and could attract girlfriends that were just drop-freaking-dead gorgeous. We had people show up at the company softball games just to look at his girlfriends.
I want to tell a story I've never told before. Are we live on your show?
Yeah, sure.
We won't curse then.
But make sure you cuss it up good. That way I get to work for you.
Do you remember?
Wow.
Do you remember how I got you to come in early?
No. What happened?
Do you remember me playing some? Wow, I'm going to date myself. Some reel-to-reel tapes.
Reel-to-reel tapes.
I don't know if we should go here.
Yeah. No, go. Yeah, keep going. Why
Well,
not?
when you do overnights, you got the run of the place.
Yeah.
And there may have been a young lady that came up to say hi to me.
Yeah.
And something might have happened. And something may have been recorded.
Yeah.
And something may have been played for the Bearman for his enjoyment.
Yeah.
Does this ring a bell?
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
All right. I'm trying to keep it clean. I was doing my show and then,
Oh, really?
But I taped it for the Bearman.
Oh, nice. The audio?
Oh, yeah.
That's
great.
That's the kind of good, solid, upstanding citizen Opie was and is to this day.
Did you know what it was when you heard it, or did you think it was just somebody drinking soup?
No. Well, no, because let's face it, at the time, Opie was quite the ladies' man.
Yeah, and I'm married now, Bearman,
He
finally.
wasn't shy around the chicks. Well, that's what I'm saying. But at the time, he was looking for,
Yeah, but they were all psychos, Bearman. That's the problem. You could always find a really hot girl, but they were batch. Well, I didn't say it. They were crazy.
Well, they were nutty because, of course, they were awake at the same time you were, and who the hell's awake from midnight to 6 who's a normal person?
That's true.
No offense.
I learned a lot from you, Bearman.
Oh, geez. Well, I had heard it was your birthday, and I thought, geez, maybe I could sneak in and wish you a happy birthday and many more. And I understand that from time to time you'll say some kind things about us on the radio, and I do appreciate that, too.
Absolutely. He's one of the good guys in the business, this Bearman. So, all right, enough of that ass, you know what. Kissing. Oh, I say ass, but I leave the kissing part out.
Yeah.
Boy.
K-I blank blank I-N-G.
What an idiot. Bearman, thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. Happy birthday, sir.
All right, thank you. Say hi to Keith.
Okay.
All right.
Keith is right there.
Yeah. Well, he wasn't talking, though, so. Wow.
He's shy.
Wow. Yeah, Bearman was, he liked living through me back then.
So you got some audio of you having your fucking hog licked.
Well, what the fuck, man? You're playing music for a half hour straight. You're bored.
By the way, there's a picture of Opie up. And can you please put that back up?
What?
This fucking
That's
picture
not
of you.
me, though.
Oh, that's not?
No, it looks exactly like me.
Yeah,
but
that's not you?
No.
It's like Owen Wilson.
Wait, is it me?
It might be a Photoshop, but I don't care. It's hysterically funny.
I can't even tell if that's me. I mean, that's not my hair. I never had my hair.
all right.
If you
my hair, I've had some bad hair over the years, but that's.
If you Google image Spuds Buckley, it's like one of the first results to come up.
Oh, it's a goof.
It doesn't matter if it's real. It's hysterical.
Is that me with like photoshopped hair? I can't even tell.
Yeah, I think it's definitely you. It looks like you. But that hair is something else.
Dude, I never had hair like that, though.
It's open. It's got it's like bright yellow hair, and an awful like teeth together kind of half smile.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fucking horrendous photo. It's like feathered hair. It's like a 1978. I would almost jerk off to that hair if it was like on a sexy chick.
It's like Farrah Fawcett hair.
Exactly, it really is.
That is
feathered.
Feathered. All right, why don't we
and
take
your
a
neck
break?
is really wide too.
Yeah.
It's a horrible photo.
I think that's someone that just looks like me. How are the teeth?
Very straight.
The bottoms have to be crooked. If they're not, it's not me. I don't know. All right, we're going to take a break. Sam, very good. Good job with the Vince interview. Good job with the live read. Good job to Steve getting Bearman to call. That's cool. I haven't talked to that guy in a long fucking time.
Well, he'll come in and tell us how he did. You know, I put a call in last week to the producer.
There's not many cool guys in this business. He's one of them. That Bearman was great. And really, what? What are you doing?
Did you just hear the noise he made?
Yeah.
What noise? He went, What were you just doing, Kenny?
I didn't say a word. I opened the door.
No, you said
maybe it was the door.
We
that
heard a
sounded
noise.
Like you.
He said it. Did you guys hear him?
I probably. It's
What?
Mars.
What?
What the hell's going on with the show?
Mars is making noises in the corner.
What noise did you make, Mars?
Oh my!
Yeah.
What the fuck's going on?
What noise was that, Mars? We're blaming poor Kenneth.
I know we're just trying to get to 9 o'clock, but I think we should give him a.
I don't know.
A little bit of an effort today.
I don't know.
Why would you go? What's wrong with you?
Because I thought Steve was coming through that door, so I started laughing in advance.
Oh,
all right.
How you laugh?
Yes. Why don't we go to break and regroup?
That's how Mars laughs.
The FU line is back. Is this the first week we're playing it?
How about we call it the fuck you line now? We can.
Yeah, we could do that. I like just saying FU. I don't know why. What? Yeah, I got it over here. We'll go to the FU line. We'll continue.
Or the fuck blank.
Yeah, because he's on regular radio. I'm like, I don't know if, he's allowed to say ass, so I'm like, ass blank. What a dick.
Which makes it so much worse.
I know, I'm such a dick. Yeah, exactly.
Thanks for calling the Opie and Anthony FU line. Here's the latest batch of FUs.
You have 5 new voice messages. First voice message.
Hey, this is a big old fuck you to the bitch I used to work with a few months ago. Bitch, you made my life miserable every single moment of the day. Fuck you and your false teeth and your fat ass and your floppy boob.
Next message.
Yeah, this goes out to all you assholes in the morning that have to start work as you leave the house. Put your fucking paperwork down. Put your makeup down. Stop texting your friends and fucking drive. Fuck you.
Next message.
Yeah, this is Dennis from Ohio. I want to leave a big F you to Mother Nature. Fuck you, Mother Nature.
Next message.
Yeah, this is a F you for that bitch-ass motherfucker that called up saying F you to the dude that was pissed off that couldn't get his F you on the phone. Fuck you, you fucking fat fuck.
Next message.
This F you goes out to my ex-wife. You think he can leave me for some other guy because he's got more money and his business works good? Well, hey, he filed for bankruptcy. You think you can call me back and take me back and come back and call me and want to get back with me? You got a better chance of getting laid by little Jimmy. Well, the thing...
F you. End of new messages.
Call the Opie and Anthony FU line. 866-FU line 1. That's 866-FU line 1.
Thank you and goodbye.
The production value on this channel has gotten way better. Got to give out some credit. They're doing some great stuff. Right?
Yes, I've enjoyed most of it.
I'm liking the O&A sweepers. I'm liking all the behind-the-scenes bits we're doing. We're on our way. After all these years, we're finally on our way. Fucking E-Rock told me I got 6 more birthday calls to go through.
Well, you said you wanted a birthday special thing.
Basically proves that these guys hate me. I get uncomfortable with this stuff. Most of these people don't care. They're being forced to call the show.
I don't think they don't care. No, they don't. Can I say that I'm now obsessed with Bob Kelly's Twitter? Bob said every time we talk about it, he loses followers.
I know.
I encourage everyone to follow Bob.
Yes.
Just to look at some of the fucking horrendous things he sends out, and the misspellings and the misquotes are absolutely worth it.
I don't understand it with him because he's on tour with Dane Cook. He's flying around in private jets, right?
Yeah.
Playing to what? 15,000 people a night?
17,000 a night, yeah.
17,000
Huge
a night.
crowds.
And his tweets suck.
Bob is a fucking boob. Here's one he wrote. Hanging backstage with the boys, Showtime in Utah. That's one sentence. It should have been hanging backstage with the boys, semicolon, dash, period, space, capitalized, next letter. But he wrote, hanging backstage with the boys, Showtime in Utah. And then the next sentence is, hanging backstage with the boys, Showtime in Utah. The same sentence twice in a row.
That's a tweet you would have done in January. For real. I'm not even going for a joke. For real. That's how fast this Twitter thing's moving. When everyone got Twitter, reading those little mundane things were kind of interesting, right? But now, you gotta like pump it up, or you're gonna lose followers.
Now this is a good one. Around 3 a.m. Vegas time. Show this Friday, Saturday, Sunday at the Pearl at the Palms.
Oh, who cares? And pretty much if you're sending a tweet without a picture, it's almost useless at this point. Almost. Right?
I sometimes will, if I have a photo of something, I'll send it. But sometimes the photo takes a couple minutes to open. So there are times where I actually just want to read someone's tweet. Most times I actually don't go to the photo because you have to have a good connection to open it. No, I don't want, people should not stop following Bob. Everyone should follow Robert Kelly.
He's a funny guy, but he really hasn't figured out this Twitter thing yet.
It's Robert Kelly fans just to enjoy the misspellings.
Oh, he misspells?
Bob's all I think about is fucking Bob Kelly's tweets.
I misspell, and then I discovered something called check spelling on my phone. It's a wonderful thing. Another uncomfortable call for me. Lucky me. Hello.
Hello.
Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday to Opie. I'm just going to say this. I haven't been part of this show for coming up a year now, and first thing I hear is now all of a sudden we've resorted down to grammar humor. My God, what has happened after all these years?
Well, I'm just kind of giving Bob Kelly a beating because he's
you know who this is?
I have no idea who this is, but I have to defend that. Bob Kelly.
Well, no, first of all, Bob Kelly's an a-hole. Okay, let's just establish that.
He's a fool.
Holy shit, Elo!
Oh, hi, Eric. I didn't recognize...
Elo!
Happy birthday, Opie.
You can't be on the phone with us now that you're working for Oprah.
Oh, I'm on vacation. I got a little window here.
Holy shit!
Hi,
now
Eric.
I'm happy.
Hey, how are you guys?
What's up, Eric?
What's going on, Jimmy?
Well, I'm okay. You're certainly missed.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, we got to talk, my friend.
How are things going at Oprah? Hopefully terribly, and you're ready to leave.
Yeah, that's what we're hoping.
Listen, it couldn't be worse. I'm ready to leave any minute.
We're hoping for a complete disaster, and that we get to work with you again. Trust me.
Oh, you're too sweet. You're too sweet.
You lost a lot of weight, dude. We're looking at a photo of you with the two chipmunks. What is that?
Oh, that was the chipmunks are actually me. The chipmunks are dressed as me in the picture. That's me, the fat one on the left.
Is that a recent photo?
That was during the inauguration back in January. Yeah, I'm probably down to about 160 pounds from like my drinking weight of 210.
Wow, you lost fucking 50 pounds.
And
man.
I just started following you on Twitter only, I don't know, 2 weeks ago, and I read that you might be running a marathon.
Yeah, well, I just signed up for a half marathon already, and I may do the Chicago one this year.
We're talking to Elo, right?
Yeah, same guy that drank Super Agent Bob Eatman's entire wet bar after the Letterman taping.
What made you change there, Eric? I don't think we ever talked about this.
Honestly, it was just time to, it's one of the things I just kind of got off the wagon, and once we had Hudson, and just started running, working out, and felt a little bit better. It's after you stop drinking, you give it up, you don't really miss it that much.
You mean you got on the wagon? Like, how long has it been? Do you dabble occasionally, or are you completely off?
No, I'm completely off.
That's great.
Completely off.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, it is so funny, Jimmy. I mean, because you've done the program. When you say, "Oh, I don't drink," people look at you like you're crazy. I'm like, "Oh, he must have been arrested or have one of those Deweys." I'm like, "No."
You know what I tell people? If they, because sometimes people really are so weirded out when you don't drink, and they're like, why don't you drink? It's just sometimes easier to go, I'm allergic to it. Because technically that's true. And it just shuts them up. They're like, oh, that sucks. And then they never ask again.
You know what's weird with me? My casual drinking is even way down. Like, I used to like my wine, and now I don't even like that. It just, I don't know what's going on.
It's called getting older. It sucks.
You think? You think?
Yeah, it's called getting older. It's an awful thing.
How's Chicago?
It's great. I'm actually in Georgia right now. I'm actually down in Atlanta, just outside of Atlanta, hanging out down in the warmth. But Chicago's great. You guys are sounding great. I was listening to the other day. I was listening to Live at the Compound Gate on the air as it was unfolding.
Yeah. They saw it our way for once, which is kind of nice. They're going to allow it for now. But you know what? My go-to place this year for my birthday was going to be Chicago, but Elo went to Georgia on me.
Yeah.
Because I've never been to Chicago. I almost said the Windy City. Ugh.
Glad you didn't. You'd have been doing the last hour by yourself.
So hack.
I know. What's the Twitter name there, Elo? Because a lot of the old fans want to check you out.
It's E. Toppenberg, which is my real last name.
Good luck trying to spell it.
Yeah, exactly.
Toppenberg.
Enberg. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
Enb.
I take a peek at Oprah every once in a while because my girl's got it on, and that's the truth. Because most people go, no, I bet you watch it. It's not a show for guys like us for the most part. But who was that singing sensation that was just belting out that tune that had everybody crying? Oprah was crying.
Oh, it's Charisse. She actually has a new, by the way, new single on iTunes, number 2 on iTunes. It's Charisse. She's from the Philippines.
She's from the Philippines, and it's not my type of music. It's kind of like a Celine Dion type of genre. She belted out this tune. The whole Oprah audience lost it.
Yeah, and she cut a song by Diane Warren. She's 15 now, I think. Mm-hmm. And she's amazing. She's really amazing.
What have you told Oprah about Opie and Anthony?
Well, I've heard I spent most of the time talking about little Jimmy Norton.
I'm sure my name has come up many times.
Right. She has the book club. I'm trying to get her warmed up a little bit. So I dropped off a copy of Happy Endings, and we'll just go from there.
How many times have you run into Oprah's office as she's trying to Google your name? Oh, Oprah, you don't need to do that. I got to talk to you about something else right now.
Right. That'd be none.
Does she know you by name?
Oh, yes. Yes, sir.
Okay, so you actually work. You're not just in the company. You actually work right with her.
He got a good gig for himself, this Elo.
Yeah, no. And by the way, everybody asks the same question. What is she like? And she's exactly as you would expect her to be. I mean, she's as wonderful a person as you would assume she would be.
I've actually heard she's really nice. People who have met her have always said that she's. I have to sneeze. People have always said that.
Go, Jimmy, go.
People have always said that she's. People who have met her on planes and stuff always say she's very personable and she's nice to everybody.
Hey, Eric, have you had Sean Stevenson on your show, on Oprah's show?
If we do, I'm not familiar with it. I don't think so.
You would know. He's 3 foot tall in a wheelchair. He's 45 pounds, and he's like a motivational...
Oh, yeah, that speaker.
Anthony Hopkins.
Anthony Hopkins, Anthony Robbins.
Anthony Robbins.
Hopkins,
yeah, Anthony Robbins.
What is it, Hannibal 3?
He's like, what do you call him?
He's a motivational speaker. He's like a dwarf, but he's in a wheelchair, and I forget what he has, but his bones break easily.
Yeah, he has the same thing as the character in Unbreakable, as Samuel Jackson had in Unbreakable, but he has it for real. I'm reading his book. He came in to promote it, and it's perfect for Oprah. Perfect, and he's in Chicago, by the way.
Is he really?
And he used to intern for Clinton. He's got a really good story. When he was born, this is the part of the book I'm up to. This is a laugh riot. When he was born, he broke every single bone in his body. That's how he started his life. With every bone broken in his body.
Welcome to the world.
Yeah, no kidding. So you might want to look him up, though.
I will. So what are you doing for the birthday tonight? Big plans? Party?
I think the girl's got something because I try to get a couple things going. She's like, oh, yeah. So I think she's going to try to surprise me with something.
Now, Jimmy, you're on the tour too. Are you out this weekend or are you in town?
I'm going to L.A. I'm doing a benefit, some benefit for Tom Hanks' charity, whatever the charity is. It's in it's at Corolla's house, and it's with Leno and Bob Saget and Jeff Ross and Patton Oswalt and me.
That's great. right?
Yeah, no money, so it's a great way to spend Memorial Day making nothing.
Well, I mean, I think the next weekend you got a gig next weekend. Where was that one at?
Do I have one next weekend?
He's just trying to lead you, my friend.
Oh, I didn't.
What is happening?
What's wrong with you?
No, because I'm actually thinking I will be in Chicago.
What happened to the show? I mean, I used to throw softballs at you, Jimmy, to get you plugs, and it's like you're like sleepwalking.
I'll
What
tell
is going on?
No, I'll tell you why.
Wait, you're going to be in Chicago?
Yeah, I don't have any gigs coming up in the next few weeks, so I didn't know which one I couldn't think of one to mention because I forget when I go back on the road. But I'm going to be in Vernon Hills at Zany's, so I'd love to see you when I'm out there. I'll be out there for Friday and Saturday coming up, either in June or July.
Maybe I fly with you, Jimmy.
You should go out there for that. We should do a little rendezvous.
Elo, it makes me sad to talk to you.
Yeah,
brings back all those good memories we had building this thing together.
Oh, it was a lot of fun.
Yep.
It was a lot of fun.
You're going a lot.
Done again, as I say.
You're going a lot of Cubs games.
I do. We live 5 blocks from the stadium.
Jeez.
My one memory of going to a Cubs game is I was out there for a comedy festival, and they gave us free tickets to the Cubs game. So I went because I was in Chicago, and I guess it was by the second inning, I had to shit so badly, I did not think I was going to make it back to the hotel. I just walked out in the second inning, I stiff-legged, and I jumped in front of some woman for a cab, and I made it back to the hotel. That's my Chicago Cubs story.
Well, we can probably do one better. At least you can come to my house, which is closer, then go back to the game.
How about those apartments where you could just sit on the roof and watch the game from there?
Yeah, those are great. Those seats are sometimes more expensive than they are actually getting the damn stadium.
Well, didn't they make them pay for them or something? Like the stadium was mad that they were selling those?
They did. They did.
Fascinating conversation we're having. Who cares?
Yeah, but it's Elo. Come on. A lot of people miss you, Eric.
Oh, well, I miss the pests, too. I miss hearing from them, and I just was thinking about whoever got my email and all those lovely photos that they used to send me. It just, brings back all the terrific memories.
Right on. All
right. Well, I'll definitely let you know when I'm going to be out in Chicago. It's in June or July.
Please do. I follow you guys on Twitter, too, so I'm part of the Twitter thing. I stealthily follow under that name, and I enjoy Opie's morning wake-up pics and where he's running, and,
I'm doing like radio bits on my Twitter now. That's what I do.
It's great. It's entertaining.
All right. Thanks, Eric.
It's entertaining. Well, I know you guys have got some great radio ahead of you, I'm sure.
Yeah, we'll be out of here in an hour.
July 7th.
Sounds great. I can't wait to hang up and hear Jimmy critique more semicolon talk. I mean, that's
But Eli, I understand the point you're making. It was embarrassingly boring. But I am smashing Bob because his Twitter, he's such a fool. I'm like, people just have to follow Bob because he says he's a funny dude. It's not about around 3 a.m. Vegas time, show this Friday, Saturday, Sunday at the Pearl at the Palms. Like, that's the whole thing. So what are you doing?
What are you doing, dummy?
Yeah, what are you doing, stupid, with this sexy new photo where he's pointing, kind of looking sexy?
Eric, for my birthday, I want Oprah to just give out my Twitter. That's all.
That's all. So you can try to get.
That's
she
all.
was the fastest person to reach 1 million tweets.
Is she at 1 million already?
Yeah,
she was 1 million. She was 1 million, I think, in 2 weeks.
I understand that. Or like just put a graphic up that's the wrong graphic, but it's my Twitter, and go, oh wait, that's wrong, and then go to the real graphic. Just a little slip up that gets me a few followers.
Yeah, what would it take for me to get an interview on Oprah?
Oof.
That'd be a tough putt. That would be a tough putt.
Why? She had no openings?
She's pretty booked.
Who does she have coming up?
I don't know, because we're not taping now. The season's over, so we're done. We're on hiatus until the fall.
Which is when?
So what do you do now?
Oh, we just sit around and do nothing. We just hang out. It's a great gig.
Is she off for the summer?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought these guys taped all year.
No, they got seasons.
Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah, she's done.
Well, you're definitely missed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I appreciate it, guys. Well, I miss you guys, too. I really do. And you know what? When you come to Chicago, you better call, and we should all go to dinner.
Thank you. Perfectly appropriate. But it's funny when he called up and he starts critiquing the semicolon talk. I'm like, who is this dick? That was him. And he was right.
He's getting a little lazy, isn't he? He didn't see that one coming?
No, he's all yammering through. We'll do dinner. What?
Right.
What?
All right.
Play around at golf, will we?
Will we?
Will that ever happen? No. We're going to Chicago. I'll text him. He'll get back to me 2 days later. I just saw this.
Right.
Don't you think I don't know you?
Kind of happened, actually, because he comes to New York a lot because Oprah has offices here. And he always goes, oh, let's do lunch. And then I don't hear from him.
By the way, I'm looking at this fucking fuel
that's a great
leak.
story. The fuel leak story?
This guy, there was a United flight going to Tokyo, and that's actually his footage. He took footage of fuel leaking out of the wing. And
he saved everybody on this plane because they were going. Where were they going?
They're going to Tokyo.
Yeah, so they had to go over the ocean for many hours, and if they discovered this problem over the ocean, they could have had a serious issue. So the guy, who was he again? He had some kind of
I think he had some military.
Yeah, some military experience. He's looking out the window and he sees the fuel just flying out of the wing. And he's trying to get their attention, and they're like, yeah. But they finally listened to him, and then the pilot walked back to the guy's seat to check it out for himself because the pilot was trying to figure out why he's losing fuel so fast. And then the guy happened to take video of the fuel flying out of the wing, and then they said, "Wow!" And they turned the plane around, and where did they land? San Francisco or something?
Yeah. But the fucking flight attendant, actually, let me see. I think I have the story here. This is how stupid sometimes the crews in these. I had this story and I can't find it. All I'm thinking of now is stupid Elo listening and critiquing the show, and I'm all nervous.
Oh, I know. We get all the
He was,
but you missed my little thing though. He comes to New York all the time, and we try to do lunch, and then I don't hear from him. He goes, yeah. He goes, yeah. When I get to New York, I'll give you a call. We'll set it up, and then a week goes by. You got it?
Yep. Right after Tokyo-bound 747 took off, this guy spotted what looked like fuel leaking from the left wing. You're always scared to mention it because you don't want to look like an asshole. I don't know why we're so scared to tell them anything. But about an hour later, once he was certain what it was he was seeing, he alerted a flight attendant who at first brushed off his concerns. That stupid fucking flight attendant almost got everybody on the flight killed. Mm-hmm. He got her attention by saying, "Ma'am, it's an emergency. I told her you need to inform the captain before we go oceanic." He used that word. And the captain was, like Opie said, trying to figure it out. So he went to his seat, looked out the window, and he watched the video. And they said they decided to go, instead of going back, they landed in San Francisco where United has a hub. And their flight was delayed by 6.5 hours. And the guy said when we got off the airplane, everyone was thanking us. Adding that he flew to Tokyo the next day, seated in the first class section. Wow. They upgraded them probably round trip. I had something like this, not as serious, happen on a U.S. air flight. I forget where we were going, but I was in the emergency row, and I could see that there was some tape. They use this silver tape on the wing sometimes, and it was peeling off, and I was uncomfortable with it. So I got the flight attendant, and we were delayed by like an hour. Mm-hmm. Because they had to go and rechange the tape on the wing. And it was like, someone next to me was kind of mad. And I said, like, what would you rather fucking take off with that off the wing? What's the matter?
I love the people that get frustrated. It's like, all right, I get this one. I'm okay with sitting here if you really think there might be a few screws loose.
But what type of flight attendant would blow off the concerns about fuel leaking out of the wing? God almighty, how stupid.
How long have you been flying?
A lot.
Exactly. So answer your own question. They're good at making sure the brownies are just right. The hell do they know?
I saved a plane load of people.
No offense to you,
exactly.
Flight attendants. Can we take a break?
I think we should. It's 8:15.
No, we can't because there's another birthday call to make me uncomfortable.
Oh, good.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you. This is the best birthday ever. Half these people don't even want to call.
Of course, half of them, 100% of them. Who wants to get up at 8 in the morning and go, happy birthday to another guy?
You know what? It was great to hear Elo's voice, though.
It was. For us, not the audience.
I can't get him on the phone anymore, so it's nice that he calls in for the birthday. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
Yes?
I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were actually talking to me yet.
Are you calling in for Ope's birthday?
Yeah, well, I'm calling in for Wheeze so he can say happy birthday to Ope.
Oh, God, my heart just stopped. I'm like, did they just, find an ex-girlfriend of mine?
Possibly.
Really? Did we have sex?
Maybe once or twice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Great improv.
All right. Do you want me to tell him that you're ready for him?
Yeah, let's go.
All righty.
Thank you.
Hold on.
Why is Wheeze calling? I could do this off air. We talk all the time. Can we go to break?
Well, what happened? Wheeze is on the air on a related. Okay.
Who else is supposed to call? Maybe we could blow off some of these. I'm really uncomfortable.
Oh, no, it's people want to sing happy birthday to you.
Dan, who else is calling?
Hey.
Wheezy.
God bless you, my brother. Opie, 39 years old tomorrow.
That's right, my brother.
39 and looking like Obi-Wan Kenobi and pulling off the great radio stunt of being on 1 million stations all over the country and having a ball doing it. What a gift.
Can't we just do this when we're not doing our radio shows?
I wish.
Yeah, you could just call me at home. Why do we have to do this in front of everyone?
Oh, somebody, I don't know, bro. That's what I was wondering myself.
Yeah, okay.
But somebody asked.
But honestly, we just heard from Eric Logan. I haven't talked to him in a year, so that makes for some cool radio, you know. But Wheeze, I talk to all the time, so we could just do this in the privacy of our own homes.
Bro, I agree with you 600,000%, but I was pushed.
And by the way, last year, I went to Rochester for the birthday.
And by the way, man, where are you going this weekend? Just curious.
Well, I mean, my thing is to try to, hit a city every year for my birthday. I was going to go to Chicago, but Eric Logan is in Georgia. I think the girls got something planned, but I'm not really sure.
Oh, a little sneak fun thing.
I'm thinking, hopefully, or I'm going to be really disappointed.
Yeah, because I got a spot waiting for you up here.
Yeah, I know. I'll be up there soon. I still got to get my tattoo.
Lily got two tattoos already.
What do you got on you, Lil?
I got on my cute foot, I got a star.
And on her ugly foot, she's got a nose.
On my wrist, I got my name in Albanian on my wrist, which means freedom.
Oh,
there you go.
Pretty.
Very, very good.
How about that energy this broad's hitting you with? and Anthony, you haven't met him, but my producer, Anthony from Brooklyn, never had a tattoo virgin, and he got some Jesus action on him.
Wait, now I hear you guys online all the time. Anthony sounds like the type of guy that would have a lot of tattoos.
Yeah, he sounds like it, but he's basically really a pussy from Brooklyn.
No, I'm working on it. I'm going to get another one today. I'm going to see Gooch at Physical.
Yeah, see, you hear the voice? That guy should have a lot of tattoos. What are you guys talking about today?
What are we talking about today? Well, we've had some, lady found in a car in the water, so we had to talk about that. And I'm staying away from the politics for the holiday.
Yeah, because when you talk to politics, we had Jesse in.
Oh my God, I love the Jesse.
See, we don't know what to think of the Jesse.
Well, how was the set? It had to be a great set.
It was a good set. I'll tell you where he loses me. I really believe we should question the government all the time. I wonder what Bush and the gang knew leading up to 9/11. But then when he starts getting into,
conspiracy.
Super thermite paint. He just
now he's onto the super thermite paint theory and this and that. We had a physicist on our show, Dr. Michio Kaku.
Wow.
And he
Dr. Kaku.
And he explained the whole thing and said the buildings fell like they were supposed to fall.
Yeah, the conspiracy theorists make other liberals look even worse.
Oh, so okay, I like this. So you're all right. So you're not all in with the conspiracy thing.
Hell no.
But you would believe that maybe some things might have been known.
Well, no, I just think things that you actually see. I think things that you can actually debate, like the fact when conservatives always put forth, Bill Clinton had Osama bin Laden in his sights. And people always picture Bill up on a hill somewhere.
He did, though.
Well, let me finish, bro. You guys shut the fuck up.
He was standing there in a helicopter, looking down the scope of a gun.
But then when you pull up this debate, you say, Condoleezza Rice was handed a dossier on Osama bin Laden and didn't know what the hell was going on and didn't do anything. Those are the kinds of things I'm talking about, bro.
Yeah, I'm still in when I hear that type of thing. Absolutely.
That's all I'm talking about.
But demoing the towers, we live here. That's so ridiculous.
Well, and by the way, I know you had my buddy Pete Dominic on the program. Sorry for calling in on that one too, but that was a semi-request. But man, I love the Pete Dominic, and he knows a lot of stuff. I'm not kidding you.
Yeah, Jimmy and him went at it pretty good that day. It was a really good set of radio.
I just wish I had, because Pete was definitely informed. I just wish I had been able to talk to some of the same interrogators that he was able to talk to. But I like Pete. He's just way too liberal. He's a psychopath.
Jim, okay, listen, Jim, I got to tell you, I was just listening to the kids' show yesterday, and he had that interrogator on again. He has this guy who's got a book who's supposedly interrogated 1,000 Al-Qaeda members. And this guy breaks it all down. He was just on again yesterday. I mean, that's something that everybody should hear. Don't you agree?
I'd be very interested to hear. Of course, I would put much more stock in what an interrogator says than what my opinions on it are. I would also want to hear, though, from other guys who have actually used the technique and found it help. I would want to hear from both sides and just kind of figure out who made more sense.
Well, that's fair, but then you got to find out who's fibbing, too.
Well, yeah, it's like you never know, because Pete out of Norwood, I raised this point. I think this guy was FBI, from what Pete said. Pete said the FBI yanked him back. But as everybody knows, the FBI and CIA, they very rarely communicate properly with each other. They love throwing each other under the bus. So an FBI guy would probably love to just take shots at the way CIA was doing stuff when CIA is in hot water. You know, that's the way they operate.
Well, I know the FBI is the agency that's mentioning that kindness and trust and all those methods worked a lot better, according to them.
Yeah, and the CIA is the one getting screamed at for the waterboarding. But I think the whole thing is crazy. To do it to soldiers is wrong. But to the number 3 guy in Al-Qaeda, I think you got to kind of take the gloves off.
Well, I mean, I can feel it. I can feel it. But, you know, there's just too much controversy, and this stuff is going to go on forever. I just want to ask Jim Norton if he ever has time, if we can get him up here to the comedy club, if I know we can make him a lot of money.
I would love to.
Oh, my God,
as a matter of fact, we've talked about that recently. The only reason I'm not doing it now is because there's something in Buffalo that I'm working on, and I wanted to separate them, so I'm not doing one, because I can't draw in both. I mean, I'm not big enough to do both. Dane can do both.
Whoa.
I have to split them.
I think you could do both.
Now, I don't think I'd sell out in
With
both.
Weeze behind you, you could do both.
Yeah, bro, I'm
No
dying to
problem.
get...
No
we're
problem.
dying. Joe T is sitting next to me. He's been dying. He can't get to the Norton.
Why? I'm not very accessible. I'm very easy to get to. All he's got to do is pretend he's a chick and email me.
No. Hey, pretend you're a chick and send something dirty.
Joe T, who's got the big, can you tell the Jerry Seinfeld story?
Which one's that?
Who was the guy who owned the comedy club that didn't really even know who he was?
Oh, that's JJ.
JJ, Jesus.
Yeah, Jay, I forget I'm on the radio here and you might hear this.
Who cares?
Bro, listen, wait a minute. You've heard JJ, you know, we get the comics on the radio show, so one day he told us Seinfeld was coming, and, you know, we'd have him on the program, and that was a big deal, right?
Yeah.
But it turned out to be, what's his name? Schimmel. No, Steinfeld. He thought we were coming.
Yeah.
Schimmel, he told us David Chappelle was coming.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Chappelle, but it was Schimmel.
Yeah, he was a little confused with his comedian, so.
Hey, by the way, Schimmel just got in a little trouble, right?
Yeah, well, I guess they dropped the charges. Did he beat up his wife or not?
Well, who knows in real life?
Right.
But that's one of those charges that I don't want to talk about. It's controversial. But I was on a conservative talk show yesterday, believe it or not, and we talked about that stuff because, man, if a woman wants to do you up, one phone call, and you're in trouble forever.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Even if you did nothing.
Yeah, Anthony tells a story about his brother.
Joe.
Brother Joe was having a problem with his wife at the time, and basically they're in the kitchen and having a little disagreement. She picks up a frying pan. This is how it's been told on our show, and smashes herself in the face, and then calls the cops.
Bro, it can happen, and man.
And Aunt and Brother Joe swear that's how it went down. And then he was in a world of trouble after that for a while.
Yeah, bro, it's terrible, man. And I mean, who knows the percentage? But a woman has a weapon called a telephone, and you are screwed forever. It's the same thing if somebody ever calls up and mentions the word pedophilia, you're guilty.
Mm-hmm.
You are guilty. Once someone mentions it, it's it forever. Whether you did anything, nothing.
Yeah, absolutely. One final thing, because I know you're doing your show. Terrell Owen, are you guys excited up there?
Bro, are we excited? I am the biggest fan of every a-hole in sports. Anybody that's known as a goofball or a dickbag, that's my man. So I am so excited that he's coming here. And then, you know, we're hoping to be at training camp. Lily's already thinking she might get a date with Tio.
I don't mess with black guys.
Oh, I forgot. That was nice.
Why doesn't she mess with black guys?
Do you ask? She thinks it rubs off. Happy birthday, bro. Let me let you go, Norton. I hope we get you up, and I'm sorry for the call, Hope.
No, you definitely will get me up, and it's good talking to you, man. I definitely want to come up there and do a gig.
Yeah, right on. Thanks, Weeze.
See you guys.
Love you, man.
Love you, too.
All right,
the JJ story that sticks out in my mind is the...
Is what? I want to hear it now. All right, why don't we take a break? We got Vossipedia as we go to break here. Opie and Anthony starring Jim Norton today.
Attention college students. Are you having trouble punching up that term paper?
Yeah, my professor is killing me.
Need to doctor your dissertation?
Oh, man, would I ever?
Impress your professors with a flurry of words from the new Vossipedia Online.
Awesome!
Simply type in your question, and Vossipedia spits out the appropriate terminology.
What's the capital of Georgia?
Alana.
Wow, it's so easy. Man, I can't remember the name of the U.S. prison in Cuba.
Guantanamo Bay.
Oh, that's right.
Vossipedia Online is the most useful research tool since the paperweight.
What's the name of that mountain with the president's faces?
Mountain in Rushmore.
Oh, man, I'm a fucking idiot, of course. What festivity is celebrated with booze and muggings in New Orleans?
Mardi Gras.
Here comes another
Stutter, stammer, and slobber your way through college with helpful hints from Vossipedia Online.
What does IQ stand for?
Intellectual quiz.
Man, this is a lifesaver. Thanks, Vossipedia.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show. My girl's here. Nice. Hello. Look how she makes me smile.
All I see is Steve's ass. Oh, there she is.
Let's go back to the phones. It's my almost birthday. Hello?
Happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday, man.
Did you get my gift?
Gift.
Oh, I recognize him.
Do you?
I do.
Wait, keep going.
Check the mail, man, because any minute now you're getting it's on dry ice. It's a lifetime supply of Ponderosa steaks. Come on, baby.
Dane Cook.
What's up, man? Happy B-Day.
What the fuck? Very cool. How are you, man? We were just talking about
man.
We were just talking about Robert Kelly and his awful tweets.
You talking about Bobby's tweets?
They're horrendous.
I figured you'd be talking about Bobby's brand new website.
Oh, the sexy headshots. I'm going to throw acid in his face when I see him.
We don't know what he's doing. He's a funny guy, and you got to teach him how to do the Twitter thing, Dave.
Listen, I'm with him, and he's going through some kind of like male menopause, early midlife crisis situation.
Yeah.
Because he's dropping the weight, and then he did these shots of like him as Frank Sinatra with hats, like hoodies and hats.
I wish he'd do a shot of him as JFK with his fucking head blown off. He's so those sexy headshots, the hood, the kind of like the deep, the pensive look he has on the cover on the front page of his website with the shadow. He's just kind of a man of intrigue and mystery, gazing, and I want to smack his face.
He's like he's like a young old Marlon Brando.
Yes, that's perfect. Perfect. I mean, we're excited for him because he's on tour with you. It's a nice hit for him. But what the hell, man?
I don't know. Bobby will always have that look to me. Like, you remember when you were a kid in school, it was a bald guy with a magnet pen, and you would just put hair around his head. And
yeah.
Whatever, magnet face.
Yeah.
That's it. Bobby's got that thing going. He's just...
Dude, what's the thing with the scarf? He's wearing like a Kango hat, and his head is tilted, and he's wearing a jacket, which he thinks makes him look really sexy. And what is he doing with the scarf? He's like putting it around his head.
The scarf, and then there's the outtakes. He's got one where he's wearing a bonnet. Mm-hmm. The sexy bonnet shots. He's got a couple, I think, where he's wearing like one of those colorful rainbow clown wigs, the red, green, and blue. He looks like an icy.
Who did these shots?
I think the devil himself.
Yeah, we haven't been able to talk to him about his headshots yet, but I got a couple things I want to say. First of all, Dane, your Comedy Central special, amazing.
Oh, thanks.
Amazing. And then I'm reading here, you're going to be the first comic to headline the Staples Center in Los Angeles. Wow.
Yeah, May 30th. We're doing it at Staples, which is just incredible. I can't wait to bring the show through there. The thing is with this show too is it's like people were asking me before it started, I saw you on the tour, in 07, and is it going to be most of that material? And I'm just psyched that it's a new hour plus. It's pretty much kind of what you saw in the special, but then there's another like 20, 25 since we filmed it that I've been kicking around. So it's cool to be out there with all new shit.
Yeah, you're definitely mixing it up a little bit on this tour.
Yeah, it's called Isolated Incident, and it's a number one iTunes new releases, and you're number 3 overall behind Eminem. Who's number 1?
I think it's like Adam Lambert, Eminem, and Green Day or something, and me. Or so, I haven't checked the list, but
that's pretty good company when you're talking pop culture right there. Hey,
no, it's I'm psyched people are listening to it and laughing, man. It's definitely it's been a good week.
Now, Dane, I was spying on you and Robert Kelly last night, so this is very weird. You're on the phone today, and I'll tell you why. No. This guy knows what's going on with this social networking thing, okay? Now, I missed the boat with MySpace. I missed the boat with Facebook. I sort of missed the boat with Twitter, although I'm doing okay. And I see you got a new one. And I am on board early, my friend, finally. What is this? What is it called? Xanil or something like that?
Yeah, I work with these guys, Xanil, they're almost like... they're kind of in that Twitter vein where it's like, instant kind of status updates, but they were smart enough to add video and photo updates. And so I worked with those guys on the iPhone app that people have been following me on the tour with. It's almost like a documentary now that we can make, day to day. You can upload, any footage from the show or backstage or stuff we've done on stage that maybe people didn't see on the special. Xanil.com is it's pretty badass.
I was fooling around with it last night. I'm not ready to go on the grid yet with it, but I was fooling around making some quick videos with my BlackBerry, and I'm like, holy crap, this is where this whole thing's going. Because I make videos, but then you have to load them up to YouTube and all that. This is like instant from your phone.
Yeah, everything was, with the iPhone app, it's like everything I can do on the phone, whether it's, the status update, which is fine, even though, how many, what does that even mean? Hey, I'm eating a slice of pizza, yay. It's like...
See, Dane knows. Dane, I was just saying to Jimmy, like, when we all got into Twitter, it was kind of fun to say, look at my breakfast. But now this thing is on a rocket ship. It's like a shooting star. And already that type of thing is boring in that world. So you got to like either send a pic or a video or something like that to try to keep the interest of your followers, Yeah,
I mean, my home base has still been MySpace, and I do most of my work out of there. I've had an amazing relationship with those guys. They've always been really great to me. So people know where to find me first and foremost. Has always been through MySpace, and everything else is kind of cool to play around with a little bit.
Yeah, very cool. Well, Dane, I know you're a busy guy, and I definitely appreciate you calling in for the birthday thing.
Hold on, Dane. Before you go, I got to say, how many gigs? Let me say, how many gigs have you done with Bobby? Now, Dane's on an arena tour, so you're doing. I'm going to guess. Let's just round it off. Say 17,000 seats a night, roughly.
Yeah.
How many shows have you done with Bob recently?
We've already done about 15, 16 gigs.
Let's say 15.
170, I got it already, Jimmy. And then another...
170,000.
And then another 85,000, right? So 250,000 people already?
250,000 people Bob performed in front of. Now, Bob had about...
I know where Jimmy's going with this.
Bob had, when he started this tour, he had about 5,000 Twitter followers.
Okay.
He now has...
Leave him alone.
7,850.
That's impressive.
He's picked up 2,800 people after doing 15 arenas. I freaking picked up more people in a week. What is Bob doing wrong? He's a funny dude.
And I think of those couple of thousand, it's pretty much just the same fat 8 MySpace that just make new pages.
But how many followers could Dane Cook have on Twitter for real?
What do you got? You got like 30,000, 40,000?
30, 40?
I have like 380,000 followers.
Well, you know what, dude? I'm just the opener, dude. Oh, fucking Bob. I wish he was here so I could just poke his eyes out for this website.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get people to follow, because Bob said every time we tease him, he loses like 500 followers. I want people to follow Bob just to look at his horrendous grammar and his fucking horrible punctuation mistakes.
Bobby's typos are so bad that how like most web browsers have automatic spell check update.
Yeah.
They put a little red line under. Like even his browser just shuts down on him.
Like, just gives a few suggestions. I think this is what you were trying to write. I don't know.
Man's a fool.
Yeah. Hey, Dan, I'm glad you're doing so well with everything that happened to you in the last year or so, man. So.
Hey, I appreciate that, man. It's definitely been a like I said, I'm absorbing it and just enjoying it with my fans this week, and that means a lot for you to say that. So happy birthday, and
cool.
Jimmy, good talking to you. And is Ant there too?
No, he's homesick. He's actually got the shits.
Yeah, he had explosive diarrhea today.
Oh, by the way, tell dumb Barry, because when Dane was in town, Barry sent me an email and goes, hey, do you want to do a spot on the shows or one of the two shows? I got it. Like I was doing something with Voss at the New Jersey Hall of Fame. It was like the night of the last show is when I got the email. So tell Barry to call me because I don't always check my email every day.
Yeah, I'm like Barry. Maybe give some guys a heads up, before we ask him to go on in 7 minutes.
Yeah, it was like Saturday afternoon. It's like, all right, Barry, we understand I'm not blowing the doors off the comedy world, but I am booked day of.
I actually did tell him. I go, hey, listen, can you even see a few days in advance once we go back through there if Norton wants to come through? And he's like, I'll definitely get to that, man. Katz is like he's like snail mode. So sorry it was so late, man.
No, it's fine.
Cool to have you on that.
I just didn't want you to think I didn't get back to you. That was why I got the thing late. But all right, man.
You were doing the inducting, and how did that go?
It was good. Me and Voss kind of bumbled our way through it, and nobody fucking knew who we were, and it was uncomfortable. And Buzz Aldrin blew me off for a fucking sign of my picture. But aside from that, it was great.
Who did you have to talk about?
Abbott and Costello we inducted.
Oh, that's right. Hey, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was great because I heard Jerry Stiller was the one who canceled. So they panicked and they called Voss and they called me and we both said yes. So they're like, all right, could you guys do it together? They just kind of threw shit against the wall and we both picked up the phone and took it.
Perfect.
Bobby showed me a picture of Voss the other day with his old teeth or original teeth.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God! I mean, his mouth should come with a letter of apology.
He's horrendous. Did he have the shitty, long, like greasy Jerry curl hair?
Whatever the photo that I saw was, I've never, and I mean this, and I used to watch like those extreme makeover shows.
Yeah.
What did he do to his mouth?
That's a little smoking crack, that'll do.
He just genetically had bad teeth, and I guess he never took care of them. Look at his old headshots.
We're looking at it now. It's unbelievable. The space between those teeth. Wow.
And the hair and the dumb smile and his shitty chain. Voss was horrendous.
Voss is, but he's not. I don't really know him that well. But he's a dad now and stuff, right?
He's a dad for the third time.
Really?
He's got two daughters basically leaving high school. One I think is graduating, and then one pretty much right behind her. And then he's got a new one that's what was he saying?
An 18-year-old, a 17-year-old, and like a less than 2 years old. Yeah, the 16
months.
months.
20 months, whatever. Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Okay. All right. Well, congrats to Mr. Voss.
Yeah, good for him, right?
And, all right, man, have good shows. And when Bob wakes up, just slap him right across the face.
Yeah, I'll drop my balls on his head just to get him going.
Yeah, perfect. And please tell him that website. We have to fucking work on that.
All right, guys.
All right,
thanks,
man.
Dane.
Later.
Dane Cook, everyone.
I'm glad he understands how fucking that
cool.
Bob's headshot on that sultry look.
All right. Intern Matt actually handed something in today.
Hope it was a suicide note.
What are they doing? Now this is getting uncomfortable.
Why?
Why are they drawing the curtains now?
I'm sure it's not for anything terrible.
A dancing girl?
I also don't know. I don't think so.
Are we going to have a dancing girl in here?
If we do, it'll be...
What? What are they doing? Jimmy, what are they doing?
I honestly have no idea. I'm sure it's nothing. They're probably bringing someone that they don't want you to see. That's what I'm going to guess. They've closed curtain in Opie's eye line.
Dan, is this cool? Oh, Dan. Oh, a cake. Well, how about the happy birthday part?
Matt, you're supposed to sing.
Happy birthday
to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Opie. Happy birthday to you.
To me.
It's
Yay!
Are you guys being forced to do this today?
Of course we are. It's no, this is fun for us to sing happy birthday to a guy that we know. It says, oh, it's cool.
It's a fudgy wudgy bar cake.
Yeah, Mars, did your wife make that?
Yes.
Cool.
Wow,
it's,
really?
Yes. It looks like a giant fudgesicle bar.
Wait, I gotta get that on Twitter, man.
Those cakes, your wife makes some excellent looking cakes.
That's pretty amazing.
Yes. It tastes like shoe leather.
It doesn't matter what it tastes like. It just looks good.
I'm gonna have
that's
a
cool.
piece.
All right, we're going to take a break and cut up this cake and then wrap up the show next.
I normally wouldn't, but it's a special occasion.
Wait, but first, 1,000 Ways to Woo Your Lover, featuring Andrew Dice Clay Silverstein. Intern Matt wrote this?
Yeah, guys, it's good.
Matt, what the fuck? They're saying it's good, too.
Thanks. I just blew it, tried to make the best of a interesting situation. I'm bombing, so I'm going to shut the fuck up.
Wow.
I'm going to have to go walk.
Why? That was great. On the
No,
continue.
Compelling radio.
I've never done before.
Yeah, continue.
No.
All right, let's play this for everybody, and we're going to wrap up next. We're going to start the weekend early today. Jimmy's got to go to L.A. Ant's not here. What else? What else you want from us today? But first, this.
Are you in a committed relationship and struggling to stroke the flames of passion? You're not alone. Your friends at Banana Juice LTD are here to help. Dr. Andrew Dice Clay Silverstein is here with his 7-disc collection of 1,000 Ways to Woo Your Lover. These discs include segments like How to Surprise Your Lover.
Minute you come in the house, you grab them by the neck and you throw them on the bed. Time for a fucking, sweetheart.
And they'll also address key gender issues of our time.
Girls are given long hair for a reason.
This collection can be yours for just 8 easy payments of $23.47. That's right, for just $187. What? Are they fucking serious?
What do I want to do? Fuck the maid of a Holiday Inn? Go put your hair down. Put some fucking dark eye makeup on, red lipstick, so I know where the target is.
To order Dr. Dice Clay Silverstein's 1,000 Ways to Woo Your Lover, call 1-800-CUM-DUMP. That's 1-800-CUM-DUMP today.
Just say it. Say you're my fucking pussy and you get a second date.
Banana Juice LTD, saving relationships since 1978.
It's the Opie and Anthony show. Without Anthony today, he had explosive diarrhea.
He wasn't even missed.
Well, he actually did the first hour with us.
Yes, he did.
In Opie I Trust in Denver writes, I spent my last birthday alone with a broken collarbone. You get to talk to Dane fucking Cook. Stop bitching, ass. No, I just get uncomfortable. I'm very appreciative of what everyone did for my birthday, but I don't know. I don't really like this type of attention. It's weird, but I like it. Like, I want it to happen, but then I don't want it to happen. If that makes sense. Right, Jimmy?
Yes.
Hey, the cake is amazing that Mars's wife made.
Oh.
It's a fudgy wudgy bar cake. Actually, E-Rock got a real good picture of it. Could you send it to me so I could Twitter that shit? Opie Radio on Twitter. That's what you could do for my birthday. Follow me, I guess.
Yeah, what are you doing for Opie's birthday, E-Rock? He took you out of obscurity.
Yeah, what are you doing for
and ruined this show with you.
I got Bearman on the phone.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive. I haven't talked to him.
Yeah, but I made the Bearman connection when I was doing a phoner.
Did you like the Bearman interview? Even the part where I had to talk about that? Yeah. You want to come on the radio? Horrified?
You want Eric?
Huh?
Do you want Eric to sing a happy birthday to you?
Yeah, maybe Eric can take off his shirt and sing happy birthday in his
I think
underpants.
that's a great idea.
I think in nothing but his underpants he should sing happy birthday to you.
Oh, that's a good idea.
The girls agree.
Yeah.
Everyone agrees.
Yeah.
E-Rock should stand in his underpants and socks and sing happy birthday.
Don't talk. You don't like talking. She almost talked on the radio. That's crazy. Mare.
Yeah?
This is my friend Mare. And
Hi.
And she is completely insane.
I'm not completely insane.
And I suggest that everyone follows her on Twitter because her tweets are ridiculously crazy.
I'm semi hilarious.
No, you're
and
crazy.
really boring.
No, you tweet some good stuff and people should follow you. Do you follow her on Twitter?
Jimmy doesn't follow me. He doesn't even know who I am.
That's Mare.
Oh, hi, Mare.
Hi.
Did we meet?
That's my.
We met.
Met you New Year's Eve or whatever it was?
We met New Year's Eve and we met, the wedding.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's,
The only thing you've ever said to me is, I watched you talk to yourself the entire time you were walking down the aisle, and I was like, that's so embarrassing.
Oh, yeah, I think you were.
I was like, why was I talking to myself? And you're like, yeah, you were talking to yourself.
She was the maid of honor.
I don't remember
At the big shindig.
What were you saying?
I was saying step. And
Cool. Helps.
Yeah. It was really genius.
And
why you were just nervous about doing it wrong?
Yeah, I was worried about stepping.
Stop, and then wonder why you're not moving.
Well, I didn't even know I was talking. You were the one who was like, this is what you were saying, too. And I was like, oh.
Oh, did I tell you what you were saying?
Yeah.
I don't even remember. I say so many things.
Wow.
You want to tell Jimmy the advice I gave you last night? I'm good at giving advice to Mare.
Cool.
Oh.
Hopefully the advice was sleep with Jim Norton.
Ooh.
No, that wasn't the advice.
Right.
I don't remember what you told me last night.
Well, you're kind of like a boy, right?
Yeah. Oh.
And I said you had the big boobies going for you.
Oh, so it's okay if I'm a little bit fatter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay if you're a little fatter?
I thought that's what we talked about. Because I was like, I'm not skinny. And you're like, it's okay if you're a little fatter because your boobs are bigger.
And you're not fat for Erie.
Exactly.
Which you got going for you, too.
Exactly.
See? So you got a lot of good things going for you.
I got a lot going for me.
Hold on,
But you said that one.
Can I ask Mars why he's cutting 65 pieces of cake? There's fucking 9 people in the entire complex.
There's no one here today. What are you doing, Mars? You're just excited. You just want to cut cake all day long. Mary, you want people to follow you on Twitter?
Yeah.
Well, before we give out your Twitter address, though, you got to kind of give us something.
Give you something?
What can we get from your Twitter?
Well,
give it to Danny. Write it down for Danny so we can go through your Twitter and decide if it's worth mentioning to about 1 million people right now.
Okay.
Because you'll get tens of followers after this plug.
I'd like to have tens.
Tens more.
Tens more.
That's an E.
By the way, Travis from Kansas City writes, she sounds completely insane. I would like to marry her.
I'm looking for a husband, so...
This girl will just take off and just start driving around America. I can't stress how insane this girl is. and that's why we keep her around.
What do you do for work, Mara?
I'm currently unemployed. Just dropped out of school, so things are going really well for me.
She decided after, almost 4 years of college, she should just drop out.
Oh, it's been 5.5.
5.5. Which is just brilliant.
What do you want to do?
Well, I'd like to marry someone and have babies and have a swimming pool. I don't really need a house. Preferably maybe at least a trailer.
Just a pool for them to wander into when you're busy?
Yeah, I'm going to, have the babies in the pool, swim in the pool, sleep in the pool.
You have nice feet.
You think?
Yeah.
My toe is bigger than most males' toes that I've seen.
She has pretty nice toes.
My big toe is humongous.
It must be a good toe because Jimmy's not into feet.
Really?
I didn't see the big toe.
He doesn't have the
though.
big foot fetish. He just knows that you have nice feet.
She could
Thank
stop
you.
a car in the Flintstones.
Exactly.
But her feet are nice.
The big toe is huge. It's embarrassing. My thumbs are the same way. It's gross.
We'll see your thumbs. That's fine.
The only problem with potential suitors out there, Mare does like to pick her nose.
I do.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Why, Mare? Is it like a nervous habit going to your face?
Yeah. Me and
I don't pick my nose as much. Have you noticed, Jimmy?
Yes.
I'm doing better. I now blow my nose. Look, I got tissues and everything, which is so weird for me. Tissues. Who needs a tissue when you got a long fingernail?
I blew my nose in your shower a lot this morning,
Oh,
so
wonderful.
I didn't tell anybody.
Wonderful. Is it just hanging on the wall?
It's like
dripping?
it's sitting in the drain.
All right.
Why do you pick your nose? Do you have bad sinuses?
I've got pretty bad allergies.
What are you allergic to?
Dust, dogs, cats.
Oh,
really exciting stuff.
Don't you take allergy medication?
I get 3 shots a week. I take pills and nasal spray.
Okay, you hooked on nasal spray. Right now I have Afrin wearing off.
Oh, no, I don't take Afrin.
I occasionally, I couldn't sleep last night. Because
Really?
I'll take Cialis once in a while, just to really punish my girlfriend. As if fucking me isn't punishment enough. Get out of here, you.
Are you a fan of the Cialis, Mare?
I like the commercials.
Why?
Because they're stupid.
Oh, okay. Dog shit sniffer. Follow her Twitter. I want to follow her home. Did you find any good tweets by Mare, Dan? It's going to be really up to Danny.
Honestly,
is there any weird ones worth reading?
I haven't really seen anything so crazy yet.
Some of them them are kind of boring, like when I talk about clothes or something, but...
Well, because you're in the fashion business, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Business.
And why do you wander around America? Like, all of a sudden, my girl will get, like, a phone call from you, and you're in some weird state just wandering around.
Well, I really just prefer the white trash, you know? It's just way more interesting than being in New York or a big city. I like the middle of nowhere.
Are you a nice girl, Mare?
I'm super nice.
No, I don't mean that. I mean, are you a Philly girl, right?
Yeah, I live
I have
there.
very bad luck with Philly girls.
Really?
Yeah, they're hot, but none of them ever sleep with me.
Well, she's not from Philly originally, though. So
Where are you from originally?
Erie, Pennsylvania.
I was hoping for Boston.
You like Boston
I could take out my
girls.
dick and walk down the street in Boston and meet someone. But in Philly, nothing.
Really?
No. No, I'm a big flop in Philly with the girls.
I don't know why. Why do you think that's...
I don't know. I don't know. So you're single?
Well, you know, I have a rotating cast of boyfriends, but I guess technically I'm single.
Are you dirty? Is Mare dirty?
I'm not dirty. No.
A little bit?
No.
You pervy?
I mean, I only shower like once every 3 days. If that's
I don't
what you're
mind that, actually. If we have good chemistry, I don't mind a little fucking armpit smell.
You want to smell her armpits to see if there would be chemistry?
Oh, I didn't shave them.
No, not if they're hairy.
Huh?
No.
You could just smell them.
All right, I'll smell them.
It's only been 2 days.
We're not, you know.
I don't have a fetish for it. It's a chemistry thing. If the chemistry is good, that can be
Let's see if there
sexy.
would be chemistry with the smelling of Mare's armpits.
All right.
Come on, Mare.
Do you want to come here, Mare?
It's the birthday show. You got to do this for us. Are you mortified?
Semi, because my...
All right.
She's wearing deodorant, so it's hard to tell.
what
She
the
smells
hell?
very clean. She smells good.
You want to smell her ass crack then?
No. You don't...
No.
Oh, now you draw the line.
I mean, as long as I don't have to pull my pants down, it's whatever.
Yeah, that's fair.
She probably dropped a deuce. That's why she understands.
Did he drop a deuce before
No,
he
I
came over?
haven't in a few days. I've been taking diet pills.
Really?
Yeah.
Why don't you just
I'm
eat-
serious about this weight loss thing.
That's why you're eating cake. She's eating red velvet cake.
If you could see my face, it's confused. Yeah, I guess that would probably be a bad. Yeah.
Odd question. Are you into spanking at all?
I'm not opposed to it.
Okay.
Are you into spanking at all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
Good.
All right.
All right.
No,
We should end the show now. It's 9:10.
Oh, really? All right.
Yay.
So I guess, see, we don't give out your Twitter. You didn't make it good
Oh,
enough.
seriously?
Yeah, you got to give us something.
Yeah.
You will get...
Some followers.
You'll probably get 30 or 40 people easy.
Well,
She's very sexy.
Opie already follows me, so
I do.
I've never called you that before.
And you're my best buddy.
We are best buddies.
We're best buddies.
Don't
yes.
call him Opie. What do you call him?
I call him Greg
Why?
because that's his name.
Greg is creepy.
Yeah, I never really liked the Greg thing.
No.
I'm in a quandary. I don't like either name. I might go with a third name.
Sweetie.
How about that?
How about just Sweetie?
Sweetie.
Ew.
Why?
Fuck.
Good.
All right. Mare, you didn't do anything.
Mare's nervous.
What do you want me to do? I can't,
I used to be on the radio.
flash. Oh, okay, I'll flash, because anyone can see that. I don't know what,
Well, Jimmy could see it. If you flash, I guess that's good enough.
Yeah.
yeah.
Jimmy's standing up even.
Yes, I am.
No. I'm gonna finish eating my cake and then take my diet pills.
Do you have do you have on thong underpants?
I have on extremely adorable underpants, actually.
What kind?
They're like little white cotton ones with ruffles.
Well,
if
see the
they're-
ruffle on the side. Not
Yeah,
the...
if they're adorable, you got to show them off a little bit.
Yeah, because you're wearing them,
Kind of
obviously.
makes sense, actually.
No.
I see the side without pulling your pants down. Just lift it off that side.
I've got on,
She has like little sexy pants.
ooh.
Those are hot.
Yeah, they're really cute.
Is this the kind of craziness we could expect by following her on Twitter?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, this is
so crazy.
Danny's right. This really is.
Look, I'm
It's-
trying, but, you know, what are you going to do?
The fucking door, the doors have come off the hinges here.
I'm sorry.
Whoa!
Oh!
It's early. I usually
looks-
don't get up before noon.
Those little sexy skin pants, though, are really turning me on, to be very honest. She's wearing skin-tight little jean pants that look like they'd be really nice to spank.
Yeah. Let me play this before we leave.
All right,
He
goodbye,
said he
guys.
considers it a mistake
we're
by
not
the university, but adds he is not condemning the university or the president. Ad lib to John. You know what? I'm reading everything on the prompter.
It's all good.
Ad lib to John. It's all good.
At this point of the weekend, I'm
You know what? I was waiting on the story to come up, an amazing story about some women in Kuwait, but we'll try to bring that to you tonight at 11 o'clock.
All right. What did I miss?
He said he read the words ad lib.
Yeah, he read the like parentheses transition.
Oh.
It's supposed to be like it said on the screen ad lib to whatever the co-host was, and he actually read
ad lib.
Okay.
Too. Usually when we have the anchors messing up, it's it's a curse or something. So
we should give out her Twitter, and this way we'll force her to make interesting tweets because she'll know that everybody is watching now.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
What is it?
Idea Mare.
Yeah.
Is this it? Flamenkers?
Yeah, it's Flamenkers. It's FLAMENKERS.
See, even her Twitter name is nuts. What does that mean?
FLAMENKERS. Flamenkers. What is that?
It's what me and my sister call flamingos. Super exciting.
Why do you call them flamenkers?
Because flamingos, it's hard to spell. So I just came up with a different word for it.
Are you waking up now?
Yeah, that would be my
alarm. That was your alarm?
Sorry.
All right, well, things have gotten a little out of hand here.
Yeah, this is getting crazy.
Super crazy.
I'm going to get out of here before we get fired.
We're handing out pieces of cake, and she's babbling about diet pills.
Yeah,
and
showed me the top of her ruffles.
And the lack of showering and duty making. Oh, my God.
I got flashback when my grandmother had a heart attack and fell on the kitchen linoleum.
How about you eat a booger for Jimmy? That's fair.
I don't eat them. I like to save them on my knees. Is actually where I prefer to stick them. But when I have pants on, I stick them like on my cheek.
No, you
maybe.
don't.
What?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Do you like put boogers on your cheek?
I have not done a good job showing everyone how.
Wait,
nuts
she wants you rub boogers on your own face?
Well, I'll just
You got
save
one?
them.
You got
I
one?
just save them.
You got one?
I don't think so.
Why?
Me and Lindsay.
Get in there. God, she just put her finger in her nose. Come on. Come on, give it a shot.
We checked
Jimmy.
on the way here, and we both had nothing.
So, all right, she's picking her nose. Now, let's say there was a booger on your finger. Now what would you do?
I would. Well,
Kenny's freaking out.
My first initial, Kenny. I know.
She just wiped it on her wrist.
I usually, this would be my initial reaction right here.
Why do you put boogers on yourself? Do you want to save them, or do you want to be like, were you like fumbled with when you were young, so you want to be like, like you do some weird, it's like a weird, okay. That could have been a weird antisocial thing. So no one would be, people would be attracted to it.
I'll like, once I'm done, then I'll roll them all up and then.
And then
do
like
what?
flick them?
Yeah.
Go with the flick?
Yeah.
Oh, isn't that awesome?
It's horrendous.
Kenny, we found Kenny's kryptonite, by the way. He cannot handle it.
Kenny's completely red-faced.
Kenny, what's wrong with the booger thing?
I've seen and done a lot of things in my life, but that's like the worst thing I've ever heard.
Really? Why?
Well, she used to be a hot chick.
I'm so depressed because I thought like you were my backup. And now
you're not.
I'm just no.
And I heard E-Rock used to follow you, and now he doesn't.
Yeah, he stopped following me because he said my tweets were making him nervous because I was saying too much weird stuff and he was scared for me. But now he's going to follow me again.
E-Rock's just trying to be sensitive.
Yeah, no, exactly.
He's really sensitive.
Oh, is E-Rock doing the birthday thing in his underwear?
Of course he is.
Oh, he is? That's how we're going to end today?
All right, can we get that fucking fat-titted zilch in here so we can get out of here?
He said he said he wouldn't do it in his panties, but I don't know. I think he'd get him.
Mayor, a lot of people want to take you to Olive Garden.
I love Olive Garden.
That's right. Well, so you could pick a big crouton.
Did that nose thing bother you, Jimmy?
How could it not? I want to spank her and fucking be dirty with her. It's like my grandmother would say, when you get to the bridge, wave. Remember she catch me picking my nose? My grandmother would say that.
People are trying to figure out who you are online.
All right, I'm going to go.
Brunette is the answer.
Bye, guys. I'm going to go. I got to have something.
You're going to miss E-Rock in his underpants.
He's not coming in. He's fucking around. I have something notarized for him.
Is E-Rock coming in in his underpants to sing happy birthday or what?
I don't know. Is this E-Rock coming in?
If he has
What?
If he has any respect for
hold on.
Opie in the show, I think.
Happy birthday.
Where you going, Jimmy?
I got to go.
Are you seriously leaving?
Yes, because I have a flight to catch. I have to catch a plane, and I have to have something notarized. It's important.
See, no one really gives a shit about me.
I do. E-Rock is fucking let everybody down.
You know that.
I can't believe this.
I thought E-Rock was doing this.
This is shameful.
Yep. Danny says it's going down. the big ending to the birthday show.
Where is this fucking...
Well, I just got an instant message from Steve that says, Eric said go fuck yourself.
Oh, my God.
What is that about? Sam?
On your birthday you said that?
Danny, what's that about? Did I just get a go fuck yourself?
Eric said, fuck him and his stupid birthday.
You
I'm
said
not
that
doing
about
it.
Opie?
That's
What?
what Eric Nagel said. Eric the Sex Bagel Nagel said that.
What a
sex bagel
wrong.
asshole.
That
Well,
is
Mayor,
wrong.
Mayor, you got to do it in your brown panties.
I don't think that's going to happen today.
Oh, sorry.
Eric said,
I'm getting dirty looks.
Eric said, I don't care if you fire me. I'm not doing it. Eric said that.
That's what he's doing. You know what he's trying to say? He thinks Opie doesn't have the power to fire him.
Or the balls.
That's exactly what he's doing.
What? Steve, is he doing it?
I don't know. I haven't been listening.
I don't know. He's still screaming, fuck him.
Oh, my God.
Why is he mad at me?
Because he doesn't want to be humiliated.
He's an asshole.
Why does he fucking gets up and comes in the morning?
Such an
And he hands
asshole.
into work.
Mayor, would you do something for me for my birthday? What would you do? What?
I could give you some cake.
You could wipe a booger on my arm.
I could do that. I don't really have any.
It'll make us best buddies for real.
You want one of mine?
Bye, guys.
I can probably get something out of my throat.
I'm out.
Jimmy, come on. She's just gonna...
No, I'm going to be late. I can't.
Wipe a boogie on my
I gotta
arm.
fly.
That'll be good as Eric in
right.
his underpants.
All right, I'm
Jimmy,
I'm
you got to at
coming
least
over.
see this.
All right.
Can't believe
spank
what
you?
failure E-Rock is.
Jimmy, you want... Can Jimmy spank you?
She's a very
for my
spankable
birthday?
hiney, I'm sure.
Mayor, can Jimmy spank you?
You know she has a nice spankable hiney.
It's my front photo. My friend.
Ew, she's picking her nose. It's so fucking gross. I'm trying to go along. I gotta break character, man. I'm trying to go with this, but it's horrendous.
Kind of snot.
All right, just wipe it on my.
I'll make a birthday cake picture.
Oh, she's wiping her booger on my
Exactly.
effing forearm. Where is?
Lick it. Come on, birthday. Lick it. Why would you listen to me? All I said was, come on, birthday.
What happened? Come on, birthday. Now we're best buddies, see? Now we're best buddies. Look how excited she gets. She's jumping up and down and stuff. Last chance, E-Rock. Is this going down?
No, he's adamant that he's not doing this. He
never
says,
does anything for
he
this
says,
show.
I don't give a fuck about his birthday.
Can we at least talk to him about it? Jimmy, are you...
We just called him and he hung up on us.
And I got to, I have to have something notarized. And I'm worried about leaving the city today because it's the holiday, the big getaway, as we say.
The big long weekend.
The big long weekend. And I got to go out to California because flights were hard to get.
You like the mayor?
I'm going to leave too.
Yeah, she's a great spankable rump, but she's just a fucking weirdo.
Are you depressed now?
Huh?
Are you depressed?
Oh, no, no.
Mare hates
All right, you
herself.
good?
I don't know why Mare hates herself.
Why do you hate yourself, Mayor?
Oh.
She's eating. She's taking diet pills. She picks her nose. Mare is filled with self-hatred. Why are you filled with self-hatred?
She's like a...
Yes, sir.
She's got that artsy mind. She's, you know...
Are you an artist?
I guess.
Cool. Well, we know what she uses instead of paint.
That's what. Yeah, that's how she's going to
All
try
right,
to
cool.
make it in the art
Am I allowed
world.
to leave now?
Yeah, you.
The
can
cake
leave.
was a real hit, by the way.
It was. Thank you to Mars's
Yes.
wife, right?
Yes, thank
okay. Thanks to the staff for getting people to call. Very cool. It was awkward because that's just how I am, but in the end, I really appreciated that.
The Vince McMahon interview was for your birthday.
Oh yeah, great. Thanks for the Vince McMahon. Now what?
Is it necessary to suck up even more?
I'm just saying it was.
No, it wasn't. That was for you.
No.
Very,
You like this stuff?
What? She likes... Wow. Jeez. Well, oh, my God. All right, we're going to leave, I guess. Oh, are we setting up the Rich Voss thing? The
What?
Rich Voss giving out his password? It was the bit of the week. We figured it's worth a replay today.
Yeah, it'll be after break.
After break, maybe I'll be here, maybe I won't.
Oh, my goodness.
I run out of people to do the show
Radio
with.
tease.
Danny and me will do the show.
Hells yeah.
What do you want to do?
Danny will get buck
Do the
naked
go-home
right
show?
here.
Huh?
Danny will get naked.
Hell yeah.
See, but that's easy. I want E-Rock because, you know, it'd be very awkward.
Yeah, just the visual of him standing in his underpants with his jeans around his stupid ankles saying happy birthday was really starting to make me laugh hysterically.
With his socks pulled
Yeah,
up.
and the fact that he's not going to do this is now crushing my day.
Me too. And more importantly, Opie's day.
Yeah, it's Opie's day.
Yeah,
Let's not forget this.
Hey, Mayor, you're up to 300 followers. Is that good? What were you up to before the appearance? All right, she's coming back. She's
Previous to that,
previous to the picture
I
of her
had
nose.
107, and like half of them were spam. So.
What do you mean half were spam?
Like fake people that make up names.
Oh, really?
And have like dating websites and stuff.
Oh.
So it was like 107, but now it's
300.
How exciting!
See, just because you picked your nose.
I wish I could get more for just picking my nose.
If you could belch or fart, it'll put you right over the top.
Can you queef?
No, I don't ever do that.
Do you have a fart in you?
No.
She thought about it though. Was she a trooper
Last
or
night,
what?
definitely.
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't fart in my guest room, did you?
Not in the guest room, but living room.
What'd you do?
Leather chair.
What'd you do in that room last night? Anything bad that I have to deal with? I know you blew boogers all over the shower.
I wouldn't
that's what
worry.
a
Yeah,
guy
I was gonna
does.
say nothing. I wouldn't worry about the bed or the room, just the bathroom.
What else is in the bathroom?
Just like stuff. That
Do you have like a guest computer that she might have used? Because there's probably all
and
sorts
watch
of
out for
boogies
the
in
guest
there.
computer.
What else is in the bathroom?
I just like womanly stuff.
Is it?
Yeah.
You're going.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Just don't worry about it. At least I didn't have
Do you do anything with that part of your body?
What?
Well, we're talking fluids today. Do you like fool around with?
You make tea?
I don't really think that. I don't know if even I can talk about that in public. I don't know if I've ever really discussed this with anyone.
Oh, you do? You do stuff?
I don't do stuff, but
What do you do?
I'm very.
There's a story there.
No, it's just like I'm very examining of all of my bodily fluids, and it's really disgusting.
Do you hold a mirror
I just
under yourself
really want to
when you're
know like
making?
what's going on with me, make sure I'm not sick or something.
So wait, you
taste?
Oh God, no! I didn't know.
Well, that's why you better explain. So you have.
Oh, geez, that's no.
So you have your period in my freaking
geez.
toilet bowl, and then what do you do? Then what do you do? You examine it?
I don't examine it.
You check for clots?
It doesn't. I don't know.
Do you poke at it and make sure it's not moving?
It's good to check the consistency to make sure there's nothing else going on, but not with your mouth. Yes, it's like a.
Do you poke at it with your finger?
I never did 2 days ago.
What? Dan, now do you believe me? This girl.
We're getting there now.
This girl's worth following on Twitter.
Getting
Yeah, but
there.
she's got a tweet about using her cycle as dip.
I don't.
What do you do? You poke at it with your finger?
I don't know. It's like I just thought that there was I don't know if I can really talk about this.
Well, it's out there now. What do you think?
Yeah.
Just us?
Don't be a
People
bad
listening to
influence
this.
on me.
It's all good.
He's like, no, you really
Do
can.
you just go like
can.
this? You poke at it?
Yeah, just like that.
Were you worried the T-1000 was going to rise out of it and kill you?
I don't know what that means.
It's a Terminator joke.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see. That's why.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you, Stephen S. for Bayshore.
Did he say something mean?
Your guest toilet is filled to the brim with clots and snots. Call a plumber.
Well, someone's got a brand new nickname.
Clots and snots.
Clots and snots.
Clots and snots in the morning.
Pew, pew, pew. I don't know if that's something I want to be known for.
What, the poking at your own byproduct?
Do you think anybody's going to reply on her Twitter with the words clots and snots?
I don't think so.
Well, she could just block people.
I guess I'm just going to have to get a new Twitter now. Whoops. It's okay. It's okay.
You like being on Twitter, though. I could tell.
I love Twitter.
This broad is a weirdo. No, she's not real. She's like...
I'm really normal. It's just like I don't mind sharing every detail of like what goes on in my body and stuff. So I'm really normal and nice and sweet and fun and
would love to do radio someday.
I would love to.
Well, what else could you talk about besides snots and clots, though?
I mean,
that's what you got to worry
I
about.
could be like a good
That's good
entertainment
for-
reporter. Talk
Yeah.
about, what's going on. And, I mean, I couldn't talk about, like, politics or anything like
I
that.
got this new bit I was thinking of doing. It's called Backstage with O&A.
It's taken.
And what?
We already have a host for Backstage with O&A. Somebody who hosts and writes and reports. It's all done. It's all taken care
No,
of.
I'm trying to replace the girl voice in that with another
There
voice.
is no girl voice in
What?
it. There's no girl voice in it.
What?
Right now, as it stands, there is no girl voice in
sure?
Backstage with. I'm positive.
I'm going to make Mayor do it.
Why? It's mine.
I think we got to pump it up a little
Sam,
bit.
you don't want to work with me?
Isn't it by primetime Samantha Roberts?
No, it's not Samantha. It's Samuel. Thank you very much. That's what Sam is short for. Samuel.
Samantha?
You're now
No.
Samuel?
You're now Samuel?
What do you think Sam is short for?
Sam.
Believe it or not, Danny is
Or
Daniel.
No, I'm not.
People want to know if they can see all the whites of your eyes, which is a sign of craziness. Ooh, it's close.
Oh, yeah.
It's close.
I don't know.
It's almost low tide
Oh,
in those
that's
eyes.
nice.
What happened?
Someone named Schnitt
Oh,
said,
shit. Yeah, he's a regular.
enjoying your appearance on the show. Enjoy your shoe shopping. Thank you. See, it all ties together. My feet, the shoe shopping, my Twitter, Jimmy, spanking.
Jimmy couldn't deal with you. He left.
I know. Why did
He told me-
He's just like, I'm just going to leave
He
now.
goes, look, dude, I got to be out of there by 10, and look what time it is. And
It's
he's
like
gone.
9:15, isn't it?
You turned him,
Oh, that was when my alarm went off.
All
Sorry
right.
about that.
That's all right. Anything else you want to share?
No, I'm done. The cake was really good.
It was good, right?
Very delicious.
How were the cupcakes last night?
I didn't actually eat any. I just looked at them,
Diet pills?
sniffed them, poked them.
Like the clots.
Like the clots. Exactly.
The Snots and Clots and Bobo Show, coming soon to 202, 197 on Sirius.
Sam, you could do that one with me.
But you're moving soon, so,
Well, I'm flexible. I'm moving back in with my parents, and I'm not really tied down to anything. So just let me know.
Really?
Yeah.
Where's going to be your next trip?
I'm thinking about driving down to the Grand Canyon. There's a trailer park I want to go stay at with my friend Tara. So
Grand Canyon rules.
yeah, we're gonna
Go to the bottom. You can stay at the bottom.
You can stay at the bottom.
Yeah, but you gotta get that in advance.
Oh,
Way in advance.
like year in advance
I don't
or
know.
like 2 months in advance.
A few months, definitely. But you
Yeah.
hike down on the bottom, then you stay down there for the night.
Oh, I have to hike.
Yeah, why not?
Oh.
Or you could jump on one of those donkeys. You could do it that way.
Well,
Mules, whatever the hell they're
Oh,
called.
Tara's a donkey whisperer, so that's perfect.
What? What do you mean?
Well, we went to the mountains in Low Gap, North Carolina a few weeks ago, and there was a donkey, and she was talking to it, and she was like, "Donkey, roll over again." So it rolled over
Why, so she could jerk it off?
into the dirt, and then she was like, "I'm like the donkey whisperer." I was like, "You are like a fucking retard." So yeah,
What did she get from the donkey? What was the donkey saying by rolling over?
well, I guess that's the whole point. I'm not sure what. I don't think it was. It was just expressing its love for dirt. Or that was a good one.
Cut 50.
What?
On that replay machine.
Cut 50?
Yay! That is embarrassing. Okay.
People want, can I take a picture of your feet? They want a picture of your feet.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, they're really
John,
gross,
what's
but-
up?
Hey, get a picture of this maniac's feet and put them on your Twitter so we can all get a look at the giant toe.
Oh, you need the picture of the giant toe? That's fair enough.
Yeah, we want to see,
It really is freakishly large.
All right, hold on a minute. Let me try to do that. Hold on. We're just kind of screwing off. I hope you guys aren't hoping for great radio right now because we're not going to give that to you. All right.
I feel bad. It's all my fault.
No, it's all right. What are we doing? All right, get in the light. Dan, talk or something.
So you're listening to the Dan Show. It's welcome to Dan and Sam.
Huge, aren't they?
That's what she said.
Asking for it.
Yeah, well, it's been a long time coming, Sam, and I'm very glad that I now have the opportunity to host a show with you.
This I want to kiss more guys.
Oh, well, that's interesting, Sam. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to join you in that activity, but
I want to kiss more guys.
yeah, no, I'm not about that really. But you can do whatever you like.
I want to kiss more
Well,
guys.
go for it, bro. I mean, it's all you.
I'm
not
a
gonna,
part of this show. I want to be live.
I'm not
I want to kiss more
Well,
guys.
then do it, dude. Stop talking and kiss me already.
I want to kiss more
Well, then
guys.
let's go.
Foot fetish picture.
Less fucking money talks and bullshit walk, Sammy. Get over here and put your tongue in my mouth.
Dude, night is your neck, bro. her feet look too veiny.
Oh, she's got Paris Hilton feet?
Oh. All right, move your feet together.
Now, her feet are nice, but like that one toe is just as big as like 3 of her other toes.
I know.
Who knows how to take a foot fetish picture? I do.
That was really quick, dude. There wasn't even any hesitation there.
All right, Dan, just explain what's going on.
All right, well, for some reason,
All right, wait.
this has now become a 2-person shoot,
All right, put your foot up here.
and we now need 2
Get her-
people
get her-
to take a picture of a foot.
Classy like that.
Yeah, dude. Now she's got her foot up on like a glass coffee table.
Can we take calls for... Hold on. Call up if you know what would make a good foot fetish pic. Sit down in this chair.
I noticed that foot fetish guys, they like toes, and they like the foreground should be the foot and toes, and then like in the background it's her. So she could almost... Yeah, see, Sam's got it going on. She's in the chair. But Sam, if you're going to take that picture, you got to have her feet up. The shoes have to come off.
Let's get the
Shoes got to come
She
off.
likes her shoes.
And then what you got to do is...
No, Mayor, this is what, keep one shoe on, because some people like
okay. Yeah,
having
all right.
the shoe in the picture.
Now, Sammy, when you're taking the
Someone
photo...
with a foot fetish, give me a call. How do we do this?
I got this.
You got to make sure that
Sam's
the
got it.
foot is very large in the foreground and she is way in the background, so you could still see her face.
Huh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and spread the toes out, too.
Please do not get...
Sam, do they smell bad?
No, use my fucking camera. I see what you're doing, motherfucker. No, me. We're all like way up on the Twittering thing.
All right.
Sam, does she have smelly feet?
I'll tell you this time.
Don't get my face.
Okay.
And the foot fetish photo is... No, you're not doing it right, Sam.
I so am.
Dude, you're not doing it right.
Sam.
That's not right.
Could you speak
It's not... She has to have her foot like up, almost like in your face
Yeah,
in a way.
I don't like the angle on this at
This
all.
is going to be great. You got to trust me.
No, I don't like this at all. And Sam, could you talk with your man voice if you're taking the foot fetish picture, please?
This is my voice.
Oh my God. No one knows how to take the good foot fetish picture.
Dude, I'm telling you,
Have
man.
her toe posing in an intern's asshole.
Let me Google image you some foot fetish.
Actually, people are noticing that you do know what you're talking about, Danny.
I don't have a foot fetish, but I've seen the pictures before. See, kind of like, sort of like this, but not so much.
All right, hold on. I'm going back in.
Come on, let's get this done already.
Huh?
It would look so much better if you had your shirt off.
Wait,
Bye.
don't we go from above?
Well, you could do that.
That sounds like a good idea, an aerial
Wait,
shot.
you got to get this.
See, now it wants to do like the top of the foot.
No? Well, how do you do it?
That's not it.
I'm telling you, man.
You got to think about what position.
I'm going to start with taking a picture of just her giant toe.
You got to think.
like that.
What position would you be in if you were about to suck toes?
You really thought this one out, Sam. I think we've found something with Sam. I think he really does like feet.
All right, hold on.
How do you know so much?
I know a lot about everything. Sometimes I pretend to be an expert.
Yeah, but like you had an answer just like that.
Yeah, well,
you thought about it.
I know things.
You want to see a girl's foot right before you suck it.
I want to kiss more guys.
Well, you could kiss more guys too.
It's out of context.
I mean, that's fine.
I'm getting so many nice comments.
What are some of them?
Yeah, what are some of the comments on your Twitter, Mayor? And by the way, no one's helping me out with this fucking foot thing. And should we have E-Rock suck on her toes?
Definitely.
Oh no, he got in trouble last time, didn't he?
Oh no, I have respectful for the boys and their ladies on the show.
Yeah, I understand.
Puddle of AIDS said, "You like tequila, boogers, and the Aquabats. You're perfect. Very nice." Kurt Love said, "I've never seen you, but the way you say thank you has made me fall in love with you. We can get married if you want." Let's see.
Both feet together, knees slightly bent is what they're saying. Needs to be done.
Oh, together, slightly bent.
And then someone else saying you need to put one of your feet in the crotch of a guy.
E-Rock.
E-Rock.
Yeah. What? Did he leave?
I don't know.
E-Rock?
All right,
Oh,
read,
yeah, I guess
read
he
more
can't
of your
leave, can he?
comments.
Huh. Oh, more comments? I clicked off. My phone's a little slow.
Can I take my foot fetish picture the way I feel it should be done?
Yes.
You don't know what you're doing.
I do, I think. All right. Get back in the chair.
Back in the chair.
Back in the chair.
Dan knows this stuff.
Now, put your feet up on this glass table.
On Sam's.
Put the glass table. You got to move it just so the rug is completely black under the glass table, because that was one of the things I was having a problem with.
No, it'll be the angle that I'm going to work this on. It's going to be fine. But now you got to prop your foot up so that the bottom of your foot is facing me. You know what I'm saying? Like this foot. Like that, right. Now take the other one, take your other foot with the shoe, and kind of go over like this and try to put it flat. Yeah, actually, you know what? That's fine. And then what you got to do is you got to get the angle.
Are the bottom of my feet dirty? Or?
Well, you have like a birthmark or something.
I do.
That's kind of freaky. Looks like you stepped in chocolate or something.
It's chocolate or something.
There's some picture
Wait,
taking.
she doesn't want her face in it, though.
Here.
Oh, okay,
I'll
wait.
have Sam's face in it.
Okay, wait. All right, I'll reshoot.
Turn the TVs off.
We're taking foot pictures here on the show. Danny and Opie down.
Yeah, this is probably the creepiest thing I've ever done.
It's probably the creepiest thing I've ever done.
Wait, I want one of these, too.
Everybody wants their own mare foot picture to
All right,
take
line
home.
Line up behind Danny.
Now you're going to tell me that that's not... Look at this. Look at what I got for you.
Yeah, I like it.
Dude.
Put that on your Twitter. What's your Twitter?
My Twitter is twitter.com/bigduties.
All right, I'm next. Sam, you want one of these?
Definitely.
All right, hold on. All right, cover your face.
I
Mars, get out of my fucking foot fetish picture.
look at what...
Mars! Oh, stop. All right, hold on. Here we go.
In front of my face is Sam. From the internet.
Why did my foot fetish picture get really white?
Mine's going to be the
Oh,
best.
because those BlackBerry flashes are something else, man.
All right, hold on. I got to turn off my flash. Are people still listening to this?
No.
I love doing radio where there's no pressure.
There's another surprise
wolf.
birthday call if you want to go to that.
No, tell them to go fuck themselves. All right, here we go.
You heard.
All right, Mayor, this is going to work finally. All right, 1, 2, 3. See, I do the 3.
How we do?
I'm probably not as good as yours. Sam?
Mine's going to be the
I'll
best.
send you mine. You want mine? I'll send it to you.
No, I'll send mine out. Fuck it. Opie Radio on Twitter. Tee-hee. All right, what do I label this, Dan?
Mare's sexy feet.
How do you spell Mare?
Mare?
Or do I put your your Twitter
My
name?
shit is so tight.
Yeah, Sam got it. Sam knows what I'm talking about.
How do you spell your Twitter name again?
Flamenkers. Flamenkers.
Flamenkers?
Yeah.
All right. Is that at... Oh, man, Sam's got to go in, too.
I told you I'd do it.
At Flamenkers... Wait, Mare's... what am I
How would
trying
you
to
spell
say?
my name? M-A-R...
No. What am I trying to say? Mare's what? Foot fetish picture?
Yeah.
All right. Foot.
Oh,
Mare and
that
her
is
smelly,
just
stinky feet.
disgusting. That's so embarrassing. This is so embarrassing.
And her lovely feet, I'll just do. I don't know.
I'm really
I can't
excited I
think.
got an at reply from my friend Trucker Brent. We're like, he's been my buddy on
her
Twitter for
lovely-
way longer than today.
Her lovely feet.
Oh, yours is good. That's a good one.
Mine's better.
All right, there you go. All right.
And then I have this one with your face in it that I just Facebooked.
Oh!
I didn't.
No
I
face?
didn't. I didn't.
Are we done there, Steve?
I'm
We have a...
What happened?
Jose's got a real... First of all, Jose wanted to wish you a happy birthday.
Oh, thanks, Jose.
Yeah, brother. Feliz cumpleaños. Posting that clip, I saw it. That was pretty cool, man.
Oh,
That was
yeah,
cool,
we got you playing acoustic Metallica.
Yeah, no, but it was cool. A lot of people comment on that, like, every day. Even Ricky Rackman, dude, sent me an email. He was like, dude, heard you on O&A, man.
Oh, that's
Fucking
cool.
killer. Yeah, hey, happy birthday, yeah.
Yeah, some videos on my YouTube channel, Opie Radio, as well.
Hey,
What's up,
guys.
Steve?
And Jose's got a notorious foot fetish as well, so we wanted to
Oh, really?
chime in on...
All right, Mary, get back down.
Get back down.
No, they just came in and they asked me a question.
So how the fuck you're into feet for real?
I actually
Sam,
do.
show him the picture.
I do actually do really
Is this a good?
Appreciate a good foot? You know what I'm saying? Like,
See, I don't think my foot is actually good. I think it's just really big.
No, I mean,
and that's why they're like
it's not that
singling
you know
it
what?
out.
Actually, you have nice feet. They're not that bad. Okay,
They're
but I mean,
huge.
No, they're not.
I'm 5'3" and I wear like a 9.5.
I think, comparatively speaking. Okay, from the bottom it looks a little different then, you know? When you take a picture of it from the bottom, it looks like you photoshopped that, dude.
No,
that's real life, like 5 minutes
ago. Is that a
ago.
good foot fetish picture?
No.
No. You got it all wrong.
Sorry, I mean, I don't think so. No, man. I have one at my desk that has, I like the high heel, you know what I'm saying? I like to see the foot in the high heel and a nice shoe.
She had nice shoes on then.
No, she does, yeah. See, I like the shoes a lot of times can cover up the flaws on a lot of chicks' feet. Right. So if they wear the right shoe, they can, well, no, I'm just saying, I'm not saying that you have flaws. I'm just saying, in general, the right shoe, right? Danny,
Sure. Oh, yeah,
the right shoe, dude, makes a big difference, and that's why they spend so much, and you girls walk in it. But I do appreciate the foot, Opie, dude. I love massaging it and doing things like that. It's sort of like a legal way of almost like having sex,
I never got the foot thing. I just never got that one.
Sex is legal, though.
No, well,
You mean like in public?
Yeah, it's sort of like, I was at some penthouse party and I just gave Valentina Vaughn like a 30-minute foot massage, and I was just going to town and just really getting into it.
You getting chubby?
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
Really? You getting chubby rubbing a girl?
I mean, just not totally like wood stiff, but some
movement.
Because you know what you do with the extra foot? You put it in the crotch area.
That's what someone suggested.
Yeah,
yes.
While you're doing the other foot, so that you have support to sort of like lean into it. But as she's leaning into it, she's like sort of. Yeah, rubbing the chub.
Right on.
Hey, dudes. Hey, have a Memorial Day weekend that's full of metal and beer. Yeah, dude. Hey, can I sing you a birthday song in metal the way I do it for people on the radio all the time? Ready?
No.
No, okay.
All right, yeah.
Yeah,
How are you going to do this?
Well, I'm gonna do. This is what I do on the radio when friends of mine.
Can I leave before I get the douche chills?
No.
Wait, what happened? I just wanted to know if I could leave before I get the douche chills.
Yeah, I know.
No. You're not gonna
get close, so it's awkward.
Dude. Wait, dude. No. This is what I do.
All right, hold on. I'll get over here.
All right, man. This is what I've been doing on the radio. For all my friends and family that have birthdays, I sing them a little quick birthday jam. And it's check it out, right?
Hold on, so
checking,
check.
Here's the birthday song.
This is the birthday song.
So fucking metal.
Liquid metal. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Opie. Happy birthday to you.
Told you.
The douche chills, brother.
Yeah, take your douche chills. There.
Yeah, well, that's what we do, man. Happy birthday, dude.
Shove it.
Have a fucking awesome weekend.
Yeah, baby.
Ziggy.
Yeah, dude.
All right, later, dudes.
That was good. That's
Crazy,
good.
He's a big supporter.
I'm gonna go back and work now, dude.
I have
Peace.
to go.
Yeah, we're gonna go now.
Hey,
thanks,
cool,
Mayor.
bye.
Thanks for
Bye.
being a good sport.
I know. Anything from a best buddy.
Yeah, we're best buddies.
We're best buddies.
And now I got
Best
your
buddy,
boogers on my
best buddy.
arm, so I'm very happy about that.
Yay, and then you licked
Although,
it.
yeah, they're not on anymore because I licked it
You
off.
can still go to your special guest if you'd like.
Who is it?
It's a friend.
Yeah.
Who is it?
It's a friend. No, it's a good friend.
I thought we were done with the phone calls. Hello?
Happy birthday, Opie. It's Louie. Just Louie. There's no big deal.
They force you to call. Hello?
Yeah, I know that's not a big, you're not going to believe who this is.
Right.
Just the fucking guy comes in once in a while. Hi.
Louis will be more honest than anyone. So you don't want to do this. Steve called you. Walk me through this, for real.
Well, it's not even what you think. I mean, it's not that hard to call you. It's not like I came in. That would have been like I would have been like with a fake smile on my face. No.
Yeah.
I got an email from Steve yesterday saying tomorrow is Opie's birthday. If you want to call, here's the hotline. And so I woke up about 20 minutes ago, and I'm sort of thinking about jerking off. I'm not sure if I'm going to. And then I go, oh, shit, I could call Opie. Then I'll call him.
Yeah, I follow you on Twitter, and what the hell were you promoting the other day? Now I forgot. Shit.
It's supposed to be on Comedy Central. I don't know the day though. I'm really bad at self-promoting. I think it's tomorrow at 10. I don't know.
Oh, very cool. All right, they'll find it.
Somebody will find it. Somebody will watch it. But would you like a sincere or an insulting happy birthday? Which two things?
Let's go with let's get a little nuts. Sincere. I want to see how a Louis C.K. sounds when he's being sincere.
All right. Well, happy birthday.
Mm-hmm.
It's always a pleasure to see you when I come into the show.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you're really you're a good host and you're funny.
Mm-hmm.
You always have good ideas and set the show into really great creative directions. And you're always really nice to me and you're supportive, and I appreciate it. So I'm glad. I hope you have a good birthday.
Damn, dude. Now I feel awkward. I thought by saying sincere.
Well, you want the insulting one? Or?
Yeah. Just to make it balanced out.
The day you were born, somebody was walking by and they looked at it and they saw you being born.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what they said to their friend?
What?
They said, "Hey, look, there's some cunts coming out of some cunt's cunt."
That's quite the words. We got to end with that, Louis. Thank you.
All right, man. Happy birthday.
When are you coming in, by the way? It has been way too long. Next week?
I just finished touring. Like, I'm done finally. So
Okay.
I definitely want to come in. Maybe next week. I'll talk to Steve.
Yeah, let's work that out. Louis, thanks, man.
All right, man. See you. Happy birthday.
Good friend of the show right there, obviously. Louis C.K. That's perfect. That's a good way to end. So, we're playing the Voss bit again?
Yeah.
All right, so Voss, this was the bit of the week, and, you know, I mean, what else? Ant didn't come in. Jimmy's gone. I worked to my best buddy Mayor as best I could. I have nothing left.
Yeah,
I have nothing else.
If we're going to play that bit, because it goes on, so
Yeah, okay.
we should get out.
So Voss came in and not even probably. I mean, we beat him up, but he gave us the bit of the week. Simple as that.
After the break, we're going to do it.
All right,
so we'll break and then come back with Voss.
Yeah, if you didn't, I mean, you probably heard about the Voss bit by now. If you're in the O&A community and maybe you didn't hear it, trust me, stick around. It's one of the bigger laughs we've had on this show in a long, long time. Thanks to everyone with the birthday thing, for real. I really appreciate it. And we'll see you Tuesday, right?
That is correct.
All right, cool. Rich Voss, here you go for Rich Voss. RichVoss.com. Rich Voss on MySpace.
Yeah.
What's your Twitter thing?
I don't fucking Twitter. Rich Voss, Twitter. I don't know how
What do you mean
do
you
that.
don't Twitter?
I Twitter all
You
the
don't
time.
know
I got
how to-
fucking. I love it.
So I'm asking you what
Wait, you just say you don't know how to do that?
No, I don't know. You can give a Twitter address.
Nobody
Holy
acknowledged
shit.
you talked.
All right,
I don't
you know
know.
what? No promotion for your Twitter today. Fuck
Twitter
you.
Rich Voss, I guess.
No,
How
it's
is it?
not that.
What is it?
It's certainly not that.
Did you pick a name when you signed up for Twitter?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh my God! Don't. You know what? You don't get the promotion for your Twitter.
Comic 630.
That's your Twitter name?
I think so. Comic 630.
Why? What's wrong with you?
What do you mean? What's
You
wrong?
put your profession, your age, and then a zero.
How about you work off the name Rich Voss? How about you work off the name Rich Voss? Maybe Rich Voss is taken, so you do Rich Voss.
Would it say on
asshole.
here?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe it is.
Oh, my.
Rich Voss.
He doesn't know. What's the Comic 630 thing?
You're still using a stylus?
Huh? Obviously, you're not.
Oh, shit.
All right. He does
Game
lob
on
them-
today.
He does lob them back at you, Jim.
Game on today. You came prepared.
Is that Rich Voss?
Why are you using a
No, it's not. I don't think.
It's Rich Voss, VOS.
Why are you using a fucking
stylus?
Could some
remember the stylus?
Why you get a fucking tap screen? What are you doing with that
Rich.
thing?
My fingers are too nubby to tap shit on. I might end up breaking the glass.
Did you get that on eBay?
No.
You're finally buying stuff in stores?
Yeah,
That's good. All right,
I just
that's
bought
an
a golf
improvement.
bag on eBay.
Improvement. Hey, maybe a fan could call up and tell everyone what Rich Voss's Twitter thing is, because
But-
Rich really doesn't know.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
Check it out, the Opie and Anthony Show. Rich Voss in studio. We're trying to get to the bottom of his Twitter thing. Someone, by the way, Rich, is saying that you do the worst tweets ever.
Oh.
And by the way, your stupidity...
Yeah. It goes beyond reason. Your
stupidity just continues to amaze.
Do you know what you did?
Jimmy doesn't even have an idea. You both were out of the studio, right? What is your Twitter name?
Like, if someone wants to see your Twitter, what would they have to type in to see your Twitter?
Wait till you hear this one, Jimmy. What is your Twitter name?
Rich Voss.
So you can go to www.twitter.com/Rich Voss.
And you can start following Rich Voss.
Yeah.
Okay, so what
was the thing you said earlier?
And what was the thing earlier?
Oh.
What was the comic thing?
I don't know. Don't say it because it might be something else.
Oh, it might be?
No, it is something else.
And
You
everyone
idiot.
fucking picked up on it, and they are hacking the shit out of your
Let
Twitter
me explain.
site right now.
Rich Voss gave out his password for his Twitter account. And
that comic thing that he gave out earlier was his password.
and Lucky Mo Step from Kentucky now owns your Twitter.
And it said, look at the big post he put. He gave his password. What an idiot. Rich.
I didn't even know Twitter had a password.
So some dude from Kentucky now controls your Twitter.
Oh, that's
Can you?
Wow,
Can,
you are as dumb
Kentucky,
as they come.
can you tweet that I'll be at Marco Island next week?
Now he just sees it as some guy that he's hired to.
I'm glad I got somebody running my shit. Fucking, I was getting tired of these little
You're
tweets.
getting tired of trying to come up with clever tweets?
Can you put a new?
Hysterical.
Can you put a new? I don't want to lose all the people I'm
It's
following.
not yours anymore. Unless
It's
this
not
guy
mine.
does the right thing and gives
All
it
the
back
people,
to you.
you have 3,000 people that follow you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Opie's got over 30,000.
Oh, really? The guy on the radio has over 30,000, and I have.
Hold on, guys. Hold on.
You're
Hold
the
on,
guy
hold
on the
on.
radio right now. He
Hold
gives
on,
out the
hold
address. You give out the password.
Little Nicky.
Oh, wait. It's little Nicky has arrived. Let's all look at little Nicky.
He's
Where's
got
he
a
going?
suitcase
He's
today.
got a suitcase.
Oh, he's rolling a
Hi,
suitcase
Nicky.
down the hall. There goes
Hi, little Nicky.
All right, back to Rich Voss. So, Rich, we do that
We love when
guy
little
every
Nicky
day.
comes by.
He's late today. It's usually
I know,
8:20.
it is a little late.
Rich.
Voss gave out his fucking
How great is that?
That is typical Voss. Oh, man.
Great, Rich. Wow.
Wait. This guy's trying to call in. I think. Wait, we might have the guy. Who's this?
This is Mo Step from Kentucky.
Hey, Mo Steph, if it's really you, how about you twit, I'm Rich Voss and I suck cocks.
Yeah, go ahead, do that.
Do a lie.
I love this.
Can you do that?
You big Jew nose, you're pathetic.
I'm pathetic.
Listen, big nose.
Actually, he has to come up with a tweet. Say it on our show and
Yeah.
do it at the same time, and that'll prove that you have control of Rich Voss's Twitter account.
Change his picture to something really stupid. Find something on Google like a big
It already
dick.
is.
I didn't pay attention.
He said, change his picture to something really stupid. And I said, it already is.
See, because it's a picture of you, Rich.
I'm a very good-looking man.
Oh, shit.
If I was
Jimmy
single,
wants a hug.
No, put something awful up there.
no. Oh, look
Put
at
a
that.
picture of a
See? No, he
big
wrote Jimmy wants a hug.
Jimmy
There you
wants
go.
a hug.
This guy has your account.
Yeah, he's got your account, dude. That
Voss,
is fantastic.
I'm going to save you, Voss, okay?
Really? You're gonna? Are you booking improvs?
Did you? Hey, did you change the
Listen, Roland
password?
couldn't book you, buddy.
What's that?
Roland couldn't get you a gig.
Oh,
Did you change the password?
Yes, I did.
He did right away.
he's not
that's
stupid.
brilliant.
What's that? What did he do?
He changed
the
your password.
To what?
He's not telling you.
Yeah, to what? Let's say it again, Rick.
Yeah, let him blurt it out so someone else can take it now.
It looks like a good guy's got your account. So
Who's this guy right
yeah,
here?
he seems like
I'm
he's
sure
all right.
he'll on hold. He'll
Help
give
you
the
out,
password
Rich.
to Travis, and he'll give it back to you. But in the meantime, yeah, right. I'm Rich Voss. I love cock.
Cut. Make sure
Actually,
it's cut.
I'm Rich Voss would just fucking cover that.
Yeah. I'm Rich Voss. I love black cock.
Can you put a space between my name?
No, stupid. It's just like your account name.
Oh, okay. Listen, don't call me stupid. With that accent, we're going to try to build a relationship.
With that accent,
you and
he
I.
got your password and now runs your fucking Twitter site.
Hey, can you update my MySpace and my Facebook?
Why don't you get that password out over the air?
No, those are numbers. I don't even know those.
This is going to work in your favor. Now people are going to want to follow you to see what this guy from Kentucky writes for you. You should let him have it for a few days.
All right.
It's a good promotion for you.
Yeah, because
Rich Voss, one word on Twitter to see what Moss Def.
And it's one S. A lot of people spell it with two.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know why. Yeah.
Leave off the last S for failure.
Yeah, we know what that S is for. Exactly.
Moss, hold on the line, all right? That's the password for everything.
For what do you mean for everything?
They said don't even look at his MySpace account.
Oh, no. Do you use one password for everything?
Joe.
Go to his MySpace. This is too good.
And it has to be said on the radio because the feedback is ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Rich,
read what I wrote.
They pretty much got a hold of your bank accounts at this point.
Well, it's not on any of that stuff.
No, I would read what I wrote to you on this paper silently, out loud.
Yeah.
Can you read that? Into the mic.
What do you mean?
Read
it out loud?
Yeah.
May 22nd, 23rd.
No, what I wrote.
Change your email, password, etc.
I wrote that after he gave out that, after that came out, because I know he has the same password. He must have the same password for everything.
Oh,
no,
my
I don't.
God.
Not for Facebook, I don't think.
Oh, yes, you do.
Oh,
oh really?
Wait, Travis. Travis, what the fuck?
And you know what? Here's
they got control of your Facebook, your Twitter, and your MySpace.
Good. Maybe they'll fucking help me. I'm getting tired of doing this shit anyhow.
Let's see his Facebook.
Let's see.
Let's see what they did to it.
Quick, change my password. Oh, no.
I wonder if I'm your friend, Rich. I don't know.
All right, let's see what happens. Oh, Rich. What the fuck?
God, let's see. Rich Voss. And it's coming up.
Oh, wait. He didn't do anything.
Hold on. What?
He didn't do anything yet, so.
Okay. Who owns Rich's Facebook page now? Travis does?
Travis nailed it.
Why?
Why? Because you gave out your password.
Not for Facebook. It's not the same one for Facebook.
Travis?
Well, MySpace isn't the same.
Well, it's not the same now.
Okay, but MySpace, MySpace wasn't. My password wasn't that on MySpace.
Oh my God, the Bobby Kelly things are annoying me.
It should be right.
Oh God, yeah. All right, yeah. Change something, Travis. Go ahead, have some fun with it.
How about the mood?
Yes.
Yes.
Change his mood to
feeling like a
stupid.
toothy retard. Jesus, Rich. What's the matter with you?
Rich is feeling dumb.
I'm not feeling dumb at all. I'm feeling.
We didn't pick up on that. The fact that he was giving out his password.
No.
It was such an obvious password type word,
exactly.
and none of us picked up on it.
Wow.
Who are you calling?
I am a toothy retard. There it is.
What's that on?
Facebook.
That's your Facebook.
Oh, maybe that is the same.
It's now been hacked. Yep, it is.
Wow.
Brilliant.
Fucking Rich.
Why?
We got to do a little back and forth because Rich Voss's Twitter is now promoting Jimmy Norton and Scott in Quakertown. I see Rich Voss is now following Britney Spears.
I always was.
Look at what he's trying to
that
do
last
there.
picture.
Oh, was that
what's this?
infuriating?
Reset.
Oh, my God. What?
He did it.
What happened?
Rich just got a Facebook password reset confirmation to his BlackBerry.
Who owns my Facebook? Travis? Oh, he's not a bad guy.
Sure he is.
Really?
Not a guy.
Have you ever hung out with him? Let's say hi to Anonymous.
Anonymous.
Hey, boss.
Hello.
It's Jimmy.
Wait, Rich Voss's Twitter picture is now Jim Norton in his underwear.
Oh, what a fucking idiot he is. He gave out his password on the radio.
That's why we're talking to Anonymous. Anonymous. What's up, Anonymous?
Hey, boss.
Voss ran out of the studio. He's in a panic mode. He's on a cell phone. What do you got, Anonymous?
He just bought 400 hotel tickets on Priceline.com.
Oh, no. Was that his price line? Holy shit. Oh, they're going to kill this guy. What do you have one password for everything?
No one has
Because you're a blithering idiot.
do that.
You don't have one password ever.
Those Bobby pictures are fucking huge. Who needs 9,000 by 4,000 resolution?
Oh my!
True.
You're right. You're right. He wants people to print them up.
He wants people.
His Twitter picture is hilarious.
It's the Jimmy in his underwear pushing his gut out picture. Oh, is that fantastic, man? Is he following anybody stupid?
Oh, I mean himself.
Only he would fucking blurt out his password.
Holy shit.
What an idiot.
That is really, really funny.
Whew. Goddamn Rich. He's always good. He's always fucking good. He's not following me, by the way?
Motherfucker.
Is he not following? No, he's following Opie.
He's got to be.
He's not following me?
I gotta leave Bob
Nope,
Kelly a
he's not
message.
following me. Well, go fuck yourself then.
Yeah, tell Rich to go fuck himself.
What's the matter? Oh, boy. Rich just made a face like, uh-oh. Things okay, Rich? You making some calls?
Yeah. You couldn't just come in and have a great appearance. You're in the middle of a great appearance. Something always has to go wrong with you. Always.
You making some phone calls, Rich? You got to talk to some people.
I'm sorry that I made a mistake and gave out my password.
And how you do that is beyond me.
I'm amazed we didn't pick up on
your
it.
Password
We didn't pick
out.
up on it.
Because who would think somebody would be... Our audience knows Rich better than we do. They're like, that idiot just gave out his password. And we're just sitting here going, that's not your name, stupid.
And everyone else picked up on, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Think of the first guy that typed it in and went, click.
Holy shit.
Holy shit, it is. Great.
Oh shit! But at least that's not my password for MySpace. I don't even care.
Someone
about
just
MySpace
bought a
anymore.
Rolls Royce on eBay. Paid for it with PayPal. Rich is leaving the room again with his phone.
His eyes got big when you read that ad.
No, I don't even.
Why don't you go make some phone calls?
He put the picture of him with his eyes shut. They are fucking up all your pages, dude.
They just put the worst Rich Voss picture ever on his Facebook. Rich, good news though, you gained 200 followers.
I actually took that photo.
People are following.
Yeah, that's a photo I took of Richard.
Original Jim photo.
Yeah, oh, Sam's running in.
Ah.
No, he's running somewhere
past.
else. What the fuck is he doing? All right.
Wow, that is... it's beyond me. It's beyond me that someone could do that.
There might be a Rich Voss update.
What do you mean?
Well, give it a second.
What?
Oh.
What's Sam? Why is Sam
laughing?
Oh, no, boys.
Guess who has his email address?
You?
Yes.
His email is the same one? Oh, no. Send out a mass email.
I'm actually glad. I was worried about his email. I'm actually glad that.
That's one of our idiots.
Yeah. That's what I was worried about.
Oh my God. The stupidity in this guy is just amazing. It's astounding.
I would never give out, like, your passwords.
Dude, mine
you just don't ever blurt them out like that.
I couldn't even blurt mine out. I wouldn't know how to pronounce it.
He actually fucking
put.
Fuck you. Touche.
Oh, shit.
But I've been working on it.
Oh, that's great.
That's funny.
I'm gonna
picture of Rich. It's so utterly bad.
I know.
Jim in Cleveland. Jim.
Yeah. Oh.
It's Jeremy in Cleveland.
What's your name?
Oh, Jeremy. What's up, buddy?
Hey, guys. I just want to let you know I bought some dryer doors for Voss also.
Dryer door.
Punch it out.
It could be one of the top.
That's one of the greatest things that's
One
ever
of the
happened
greatest
on the show.
dummy moments. Voss dummy moments. And there are so many of them.
Look at him marching down the hall trying to get things done
I
now.
gotta change my password to Louis Beans.
I love Rich.
He's in a full bag.
Oh, he's pacing the hallway on that phone trying to shut everything down. Damage control right now.
Jesus. Oh, my God. It's going to make me laugh for weeks.
Yeah.
Not even for the day. Weeks.
But that's why you never use like the same name and password for everything. Like, because not because you're going to blurt it out on an international radio show.
You never do.
I have a bunch of different ones.
Yeah. Sometimes they get all fucked up. You ever put in one username and then you can't remember which password you use?
I've forgotten them.
Then you got to run through all of them. And then you got those sites that sometimes only allow you to do it 3 times before it shuts it down for a half hour.
Yeah, I know.
And then you got one last try. You're like, is this the one?
That's what happened to my phone recently.
Doink.
And then what happens? Then they erase the whole phone.
Oh, you have
What?
it set like that?
Really?
It's a corporate phone, and all of a sudden they changed the password. Or I don't know. And by the third time, I watched that bar thing go, wiping out everything.
Ooh,
what a nightmare that was.
Has Voss Twittered a lot recently? All I see is my fat stomach on every one of his tweets.
That is great. It's the picture of Jimmy's gut.
Please don't mess his thing up. Just please promote some of my gigs on his Twitter. That makes me so happy.
Oh, it's
He's getting so many followers though because of this.
Yeah.
It might work out for you in the end, Rich.
Ah.
What do we got?
I got him. I got it.
What do you mean you got him?
I got it. It's mine now.
It's Danny.
Oh, so you got his Twitter?
Yeah.
All right, go to town, Danny.
Rich, you all right?
You're
I've
right
never
there,
seen you
Rich.
sweat.
Huh?
You are sweating, my friend. Hold on, Ken. We'll get to you in a sec.
Yeah.
You're right there, Rich.
Well, Comic 630 is me and my birthday. So you would think I'm a comic and I put my birthday. It's easy to remember.
You were born in June?
I know.
No, in February, and I like to add on a couple months.
That's exactly
of the year.
Wow, I am coming up so short. Damn it. Oh, that's funny.
But everything is done.
Hold on, I got
Everything is.
You all right now?
What? Oh.
Whoa.
Voss is tweeting my dates. Thank you. Rich.
I don't mind.
Look at your new picture. Put your glasses on. Norton in his horrendous underpants.
How do I take this back?
You don't.
You don't.
What do you mean I don't? It's still mine. I can still go on it myself. And
you can.
You try going on your Twitter right now.
Go update it.
Go ahead.
I
Go ahead.
No.
What
Twitter
happened?
something. They got your password.
So
look at
then they took it. And
look at the
switched
followers
it to
you're
another
getting.
password.
To another
You got
password.
you're up to like 400 new followers today because of this. Faux pas. Hey, Reese in Maryland, what's up?
Hey, guys, got to take a look at who he's following on Twitter now.
What's that?
Who's he following?
Make him follow a bunch of rappers.
Okay, he's following me. What is that? Gay Times?
Gay Times Magazine.
Gay Times Magazine. Gay marriage rights. Gay community. Angry gay guy. Gay civil rights. Adult gay sex porn. Gay porn stud. Gay rights watch. Gay.com. Post gay. Big gay news.
And I'll bet that the fans even added some.
You know, here's the thing.
Let the laughs continue.
Damn it.
I know.
You were doing so well today, Rich.
I'm still doing well.
I knew you would do something to blow
You know
it.
what?
I didn't blow it.
You know what happened?
I called it. Let people know that I called it.
How did I blow it? It's still a good
Absolutely.
appearance. What the fuck?
You know what, though?
Yeah,
No one's going to remember any of the lines you did today. It's
I
only
don't
about how
care.
stupid you are.
Rich, yeah, it's great appearance. But let me tell you something. When you left the room before, Opie turns around and goes, Rich is on fire. He goes, and he's still going to call me up and, ask how was my appearance and stuff. He goes, and he told me, he goes, but watch. he will fuck something up. And oh my!
Well,
I didn't even expect it to be this big of a fuck.
His what, Dan?
Rich's Wikipedia has been updated.
Well, I don't do any of that shit.
Well, that's
course
okay.
you don't.
But
That's not mine.
the last entry says, on May 20th, 2009, Rich gave out his personal password, Comic 630, on the Opie and Anthony radio show, leading to immediate hacking of his Facebook, Twitter, and email accounts.
Well, not my email. They can't get to my email.
Oh, they can't?
Well,
No,
Sam's
that's
got
not
that.
it. No, he didn't get it quick enough. That was the call.
I gave it back.
Oh, you
He
gave
actually
it back.
did the right thing. Some of the guys are doing the right thing today.
Yes,
which is
they are nice. If
which
this
is
guy
kind
in
of cool,
Kentucky,
to be honest with you.
See, this Twitter is really all I
No,
have.
the Kentucky guy, we're giving them a Jim Norton gizmo and a UFC video game.
Yeah, but who's putting all that gay shit on?
Hello.
I love this Twitter account.
But what I don't understand about Twitter, anybody could start a Twitter site and just take your picture and do it anyhow without, you know what I mean?
Being the fake Rich Voss.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it is now.
Yeah, so anybody could do this anyhow. It's not like any big fucking deal. So, you know, there was,
Well, it's your name.
What's that?
It's your name, though. So now if you want to start another one, you have to spell your name differently.
Yeah. Holy shit, is that funny?
He's got it.
God bless you. All right, let's go back to Kenny.
Fuck, that's great.
We got the Clubs of the Kenny Country Radio demo we're trying to get to. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Voss fucking rules, they're saying. In his stupidity, Voss fucking rules. Bravo, put in head. That's Stephen S. from Bayshore. All right. Rich Voss, look at your new Twitter picture. Look at that.
Oh, there.
Is it a horse's ass?
Yes.
That is a horse's
An actual
ass.
horse's ass.
Holy shit, Rich.
Oh, my God.
This is quite a little,
It's just the greatest thing. A horse's
quite a
ass
little-
picture. It says Rich Voss and then a plug for Jimmy's show
quite a pofa.
and a bunch of gay followers.
A what?
Pofa, what's that word?
He didn't. He didn't.
How great is it going to be when you hear that clip every time a caller bombs?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Hey, where's my phone?
Oh, my God.
What a fucking idiot.
I seem to have lost my phone. Gentlemen.
I officially have a headache from laughing so hard.
Oh.
Fuck. By the way, they're giving you advice, Rich. Mormon Jim is checking in. He writes, Rich probably changed his password to Comic 230. Please tell me you didn't do that. You're not that dumb.
No.
Okay.
I made a pofa. It's great. Eat it with chopsticks.
Oh, my God.
You would think after so many years we just wouldn't be surprised or it wouldn't be funny
I think
anymore.
it's the depth of the well. It's so amazing. How could anyone not fucking love Voss?
Listen,
Fantastic.
Voss is
they're
funny,
saying to
man.
go back to the Wikipedia page.
Oh, no.
Oh, well.
Please add that to the Wikipedia page, the Pofa thing.
Unbelievable.
Who does the Wikipedia for me?
Anyone. Pretty much anyone.
Chewbacca. Wikipedia.
Did he say
It's the Wikipedia. Rich Voss.
All right, what do we got on? Anything? Somebody's saying they're just crying over reading this thing.
Yeah, the whole thing has been edited.
Oh, really? What's some of the
With
things
helpful
they're
information, I hope.
What's some of the things they're saying, Dan? Pofa. You know that someone grabbed that. That's their new name.
Oh, my stomach.
You know that's a new fucking...
Described by Jim Norton as a tall dwarf.
That was already on there.
Oh,
Was it? I don't
Yeah, that stuff was already on there. I don't mind that shit. You know what? Listen, the bottom line is
That's it.
I get on stage and I fucking kill.
Take Down syndrome and make lemonade.
Dude,
Why,
let
what's
us
the
say
word?
that stuff.
What's the
Don't
word?
worry about it.
What's the
You're actually right. We're just teasing you because the fact that you had to hesitate before you said it.
What, po-fa?
Yeah, that's right. But it was the fact that you hesitated, and it was like you didn't just say. You're like, is it a po-fa? You just kind of.
It's just how you say it.
You stumbled.
Oh,
it
it
out.
is po-fa?
Yeah,
'Cause I wasn't
of
sure.
course it is.
No, that's not the word.
It is actually, but you stumbled it out. It was funny to watch you trip on the word so instead of just saying a fuck up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
You just pronounced the po part a little weird, meaning Master Po. So that's all. Po-fa.
Wow.
Use po-fa in a sentence. I don't think you can.
Yeah, I can.
All right, go ahead, Rich.
My family was broke. It was because of my po-fa. Couldn't get a job.
I'm going to have a fucking headache all day now.
The first official name has popped up as Comic 630. They're using it as just their names now in various chat rooms.
Very nice. And po-fa, I'm sure, is taken by now.
Po-fa has to be, yeah.
Absolutely.
Why isn't there a po-fa name?
Po-fa. I don't. Doesn't sound right. Po-fa or.
It's right.
Po-fa.
It's right. It's just how you say it. It's weird how you say it.
Po-fa. Oh, whatever. I'll ask Mom.
You just got to say it a little faster. It's
Can you
almost.
do me a favor? Can we call her now and you can ask her, please?
Is she up?
She's up.
She'll be up. It's 9:30 in the morning.
She's got a kid. Of course she's up.
No, the baby.
You want to give out that number too?
No.
Please call her so we can
Please.
ask her on the air.
Please.
Ask her on the air, please.
Please.
Oh, she's still meeting. Hold on. I don't think she's up.
By the way, Rich is now 71 on his Wikipedia page.
To the Wikipedia.
Wikipedia, right.
You lost 2 years.
Yeah, they're shaving his age. 71 years old.
77, my bad.
77.
You know what? Stephen S. from Bayshore, Voss's page on OApedia is a fucking hoot.
Are you awake?
It lists many of the words he screwed up over the years. So we could go there.
I left you.
OApedia.com. And then Scott S. from Quakertown writes, how does he make it through the day?
Can we please call Bonnie on the radio?
Don't let's get her on the hotline.
Yeah, put her on the hotline.
How do you do that?
Give Travis her number. If it's not over
Kenny,
the radio.
we'll get to you after the break. Because Kenny's just standing
on the hotline.
Just tell him on mic, you
They're gonna
dummy.
call you. Hang up.
There is such a list of words that Voss has fucked up. There's a whole
Wow.
section. It's called Vosscabulary.
Vocabulary.
All right, can you roll through it?
In here.
Sure.
Roll through it.
He said, this is Vosscabulary. He's tried to reference X-ray glasses and called them 3D glasses. He's tried to call an obscure reference an absurd reference. He's called Adam Ferraro. He said the city of Atlanta as Alana. I'll just go through them now.
Yeah.
Almond Brothers. Altar Top.
Halter top instead of halter top.
Amazon.com.
You know what? You're doing every single one of them. I'm sitting back in my chair. Go ahead, Dan.
Angela
Every
Jolie.
one of them.
Archie Buncher. Remember that band that did that song "Sweet Dreams Are Made of These"? That was the Arithmetics. A river run throughs it.
You know,
We're still on the A's.
All right, don't skip any. Don't skip any.
This is amazing.
Scroll down. How many we got?
There's a lot.
Forever. Just keep going.
The study of, I guess, stargazing is astrology. Basking Robbins. Benedict Arnold.
Benedict. I remember that one.
Benicio del Toro. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I fucked that up. Benicio del Toro.
Del Toro.
Yeah.
The biggest shopping day of the year is Black Monday. A wireless headset for your cell phone is Blue Teeth.
Blue teeth.
I don't even know how to pronounce this. I can't even say this the way they spelled it. It's a snake. Instead of a boa constrictor, it's a
Boa constrictor.
constrictor.
Boa constrictor.
Did you tell him
Boa
why?
constrictor.
No.
Why should I tell her?
That's funny. If you don't want people climbing over your fence, you get some barbed wire. Boned. Bangladesh.
Yeah, Bangladesh.
Yeah, of course.
Bangladesh, Bangladesh.
This is great. The guy from Walking Tall was Buford Puffers.
I didn't say that.
You did too.
Caligula was a character from A Bronx Tale.
Louis Bean, Caligula.
Any other good ones?
It goes on and on, man.
Yeah, just keep doing the good ones, I guess.
Well, there was
clock.
That's great.
Clockworth Orange.
Is that cloak? Is that supposed to be cloak?
Yes.
It's
cloak. Wow.
He said a cloak. He was wearing a cloak.
Apparently, at one time, Voss has referenced the DVD as a DDD.
How about one of my favorite when they went into it was Sherlock Holmes. He referred to the detective as Sherlock.
Yeah, it's here. It's on the list.
Okay.
Star Trek.
Yeah, of course.
We have Bonnie on the phone.
They're calling.
Okay, they're calling.
Yeah, call Bonnie.
Treadmill. Wesley Sipes.
You actually say roten instead of written?
And everybody knows the horse Secretarius.
I have Willsboro, Pennsylvania.
Oh, yeah.
And who can forget the great movement of this great United States, the women's libs movement.
Bonnie,
Yeah.
you need a hug so bad. I just know in all my soul you need a hug.
Quadriplegic.
Bonnie, you have no idea why we're calling, right?
Well, I know he did something dumb.
Let's start with.
We're going over a list of.
No, do the other thing. The what'd you say today again?
What, the POFA?
Yeah, Rich.
No, you did not.
Yeah, Rich wanted everyone to know that he made a POFA today.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. But that's just.
Look, you guys, seriously, next summer I'm sending him to Sylvan.
Yeah. Sylvan, he's got to. I went to Sullivan.
That's just the tip of the iceberg.
POFA. What is it?
POFA, right?
POFA.
He just says it weird, right?
I can't believe that's real.
No.
Although, I mean, at home he does stuff where I'm like, are you for real?
Poor Bonnie.
Not on the air right now.
Like, what does he do at home that you would say, like, are you for real?
Like, he'll say, like, how do you spell between?
Look, there's some words you're like, fuck, there's two S's, but...
No, you know what I do now? I get Raina to tell him how to
Rich says you guys don't make out anymore, and that made me really sad. That made me really sad.
Yeah, there should be some romance and kissing and stuff.
I can't. It's too much to go into.
All right.
I need to be laying down with a therapist.
Oh, Rich.
Yeah. What? We're going to start kissing again.
And then he doesn't understand. He said something like, you call him selfish. And I'm like, all right. And then his example was like, yeah, like, I go play golf all day while she stays home with the baby.
Yeah.
And then he doesn't understand why you might call him selfish.
Well, here, like, there's certain things, like, like, I'll have the baby and 2 bags and a stroller strapped on my back and a car seat in another hand. And he'll be walking up ahead with his little fag bag, not offering to help or carry anything. Be like, come on, hurry up.
What an ogre.
She's a fucking strong girl.
Like,
you're strong. It's not like you fucking haven't plowed before.
Is he not thoughtful?
He's completely insensitive, 100%.
Wow.
We're also looking at something called oapedia.com, and it has a whole list of the words that Rich Voss has mispronounced over the years.
Oh, my God.
It's fantastic, and it's so lengthy.
Is Pavarotti on the list?
Of course. Oh, yeah.
When Rich asked if the Pavarotti were at my wedding.
Well, not only the Pavarotti, but also the paparazzi.
The paparazzi.
POFA. What's the word instead of POFA?
Well,
Faux pas.
faux pas going up on that list.
So you mixed
It's
up
faux
one.
pas.
Fuck! I just mixed up the F and the P.
Yeah.
That's all.
And I'll acknowledge I butcher the language, but not to the extent of Mr. Rich Voss.
John Cusack, you
Yeah, no
called
one
John
expects you to be
Cusack.
perfect, Rich.
What's that?
No one expects you to be perfect.
Right.
You know, so it'd be funny if you made a mistake now and again.
Yeah.
Not every
now and again
time
is good.
you-
It's all right.
But there becomes a line where it's like, not only do people not expect you to be perfect.
Ron and Fliz. How did you say that?
These are all real things you've said on our show.
I don't. I've never said that.
You
before.
said all these.
Yes.
You know, sometimes you
I remember most of these.
sometimes you're just whatever, and you're talking fast. And
Yeah,
sometimes,
but who can forget the wonderful, delicious sclone? Sclone.
Is tortillas on there?
Of course, it has to be.
Yeah. There it is.
Bonnie, someone actually wrote, how does Rich Voss make it through a day?
Because he's arrogant about his ignorance.
You call the tsunami a tusami?
Yeah, no, he'll say something. He'll go, "It's tusami." He'll correct me.
He'll correct you.
No, it's not. He goes, "No."
No, Lisa, it's tusami.
How do we tell her the big news today?
Well,
Rich, you want to tell her?
No.
Well, Rich, we were talking about Twitter and how you Twitter and does Rich Twitter and stuff like that. And we wanted to see his site and give out his Twitter address so we
give
can
a
get
little
more
promotion,
people,
right?
Because we all give out our Twitter addresses and get a lot of people up there, and it's good for updating gigs or whatever you want to do. So he gave out his Twitter thing. He said, "Well, it's Comic 230,
630.
Comic 630."
He gave his code.
Yes. Which was quickly picked up
by everybody
in the audience, and we realized that his password for everything, by the way.
Oh my God.
So he gave out on an international radio show his password to everything
For Twitter,
internet.
Facebook, and his email.
But listen to what she's saying. She's like, "Oh, holy shit!"
Yeah, and if you look,
she's going, "Oh my God!"
If you look at his Twitter,
Oh my
you'll see a
God.
picture of a horse's ass.
So asinine.
Yeah.
Oh my.
It's a mistake.
First of all, I'm glad he's not doing Twitter anymore because honestly, I can't keep up with how many things he needs spelled.
Why does he make? Wait,
God.
does he make spelling errors on Twitter or?
No, because
This is spell check.
He'll also be like, "Oh, how do you spell that?" Like it's endless. It's just this
That's the list.
constant
Wait,
thing where I'm like, I refuse to spell for Twitter.
Bonnie, we printed one. We printed out of pages of what they call vocabulary, which is the words he's mispronounced.
It's five
pages
that we tape together.
I
Just
love
call
this
it
one.
Xerox.
Can I just say something in Rich's defense?
Yeah.
Thank you.
He never went to school. He was a drug addict. He doesn't read at all. Not even.
Wait, there's a couple of joys in here. Instead of Rolls Royce, he called it a roast rice.
No, I didn't.
Instead of Roy Scheider, Roy Scheidner. Roy Scheidner. There's a.
Did he actually say the mountain in Rushmore?
No.
I think you did.
Instead of Salvador Dali, Salvador Dali.
No, see, they're making it up.
He actually knows that one, and he brings it up all the time.
I know Salvador Dali.
Like
Museum.
You probably said it wrong
once.
once.
That he knows that he'll try to like swing into conversation all the time. That's one of them.
Holy mackerel. It's astounding.
The famed chief of the cook, Wolfman Puck.
It's Wolfgang. I call
Wolfman Puck. Yeah, we're going to cook some shrimp tonight. It's the Wolfman. Wolfman Puck.
Bonnie.
Oh, is that a good one?
Worcester, Massachusetts. I remember that
Worcester,
one.
that was a good one.
Let it be known, Bonnie, he was having a great, no joke, a great appearance on our show, killing. Didn't miss one joke, one line. And I actually said on the air, I go, something is going to go wrong now because he feels uncomfortable when he's doing well. So he'll blow it somehow. And sure enough, he gives out his password.
Yeah.
Gave out his password.
Oh,
We're
Richard.
laughing so hard we all have headaches now.
Do you get annoyed sometimes, though? If you have to watch the baby, it's an all-day job. Do you kind of get annoyed if like you see him grabbing his golf bag in the morning?
No, it's that it's his entitlement that annoys me.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I mean, he's constantly like, "What? I gotta do this. I do as much as you do. I get to go golfing. Why? It's the only thing I get to do." And it's just like this endless.
Well, because
stuff out of his mouth.
The thing is, golfing's only a couple months out of the year.
You manage to do it a lot in the winter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't honestly, Rich, the thing is, I don't mind you going golfing. I really don't. I think, like, God bless, go do it. It's something you like. Stress, it relieves your stress, whatever. But you act like
You ever play golf with
it's like when, I gotta get up at 8 o'clock in the morning. God. And when you get home from golfing, you're like, God, I'm so tired.
She thinks she's a fucking queen.
You're tired of this constant whinging?
It's just like you go golfing, and at least then you'll be like, I didn't even have a good game. I should have gone. It wasn't fun. It's like, at least enjoy your time out of the house.
Well, I'm going to do a lot more, and we'll start making out again, okay?
Well, I'll be the judge of that.
Oh, maybe she doesn't want to make out with you, Rich.
Why?
Well, you don't brush your teeth for living.
First of all, I do, and I don't have to. They're fake.
You do, like, Rich.
You do. I do. You don't see. You fucking brush your teeth too long. No one spends that much time brushing their teeth. Like for 5 fucking minutes. It's almost
That's
insane.
about how long you're supposed to, right?
It's supposed
Officially?
to have like 2 birthday songs, Rich.
So wait, he brushes his teeth too quickly?
I've never seen him do it.
I do it all the time. Didn't I have toothpaste in my bag yesterday when you asked where's the toothpaste?
Yeah, that's why you have it and I don't, because I use it.
Holy shit. That's why I have golf clubs and you don't.
You know what Ray said to me the other day? I was eating. He was seriously angry. He goes, do you have to chew with your mouth closed? Who do you think you are, the Queen of England or something?
Chew with your mouth closed as a po-faw?
Yeah, she's trying to be all fucking snooty. She's sitting in bed all snooty, eating, like that with her mouth closed.
What's she supposed to do?
Enjoy your fucking food. You're watching TV. Who cares if your mouth's open?
Wow, that is a real silly thing to tell somebody.
What?
She's just sitting there eating with her mouth closed like a polite person. And what do you want her to smack it around and have shit flying out of her mouth and make noises?
Yeah, join the party. But when we have sex, we have good sex.
Yeah?
Right? Sometimes, right?
True or false, Bunny?
True.
Okay.
Oh. No,
Asking or telling?
I'm just kidding. No, it's good.
No, I mean, it was all right. What the fuck?
Bonnie, come on in. I want to hug you.
Thank you.
I think she needs a hug. Because we can't even get Rich to hug anybody in studio. And not in a gay way, just like a hug. He doesn't like being touched.
He doesn't like being touched.
Oh, it's not that. It's just...
Oh, boy.
What?
See, he just...
I just touched his ankle. He yanked his leg away.
Just his wiener.
He almost pulled out his
Rich,
back.
it's affection.
Is he
You gotta
uncomfortable?
learn how to take it.
Is he uncomfortable with affection?
Yes.
What? She told you
Does
this
she
on the
lay
air.
on you when you watch TV?
Are you kidding me? I draw a line down the bed.
Yeah. We put pillows in between.
You don't even let Bonnie touch you?
Yeah. I massage her feet.
For like
once
a few minutes, and then you go, now scram.
Now scram?
Yes.
I love these two. I want to just, watch you guys at home. You should sell tickets. Fuck the comedy club. Set up bleachers in your house. The interaction would be wonderful. Why isn't this on TV? For real. You two rule.
I did do fucked up. She told you this on the air before with with my stylist. With my
oh, no, you did it again, Rich. His stylist from the phone.
Yeah.
Oh, my stylist.
No T at the end, I guess.
Hair.
Stylist, right?
And one time I think she was crying and I grabbed her breast or something. I don't fucking know. But
Why, you didn't know how to just comfort her?
He was comforting me, and then he reached in and grabbed my boob. While I was crying.
Wait, does he know how to comfort you when you're having a tough day?
No, he gets really upset if I'm crying.
Why?
He gets really mad because he thinks I'm faking. He thinks he's got like
Oh my God!
thing where he thinks
You
all women
can't
who
be
cry are
ups-
faking to get something.
Really?
Please
I
never.
think a lot of guys have it. It's not just him.
Please never divorce our friend Rich Voss. Please, promise now.
I can't make that promise.
Like you'll be crying about something, and what will he do? Just start yelling at you?
Yeah, he thinks I'm putting on tears.
Oh
to
my
get something.
God! Can't she actually be upset, Rich?
It depends at what.
All right.
Who does Norton look like? You said you were watching on
Oh,
TV.
you guys have to go look at this documentary about.
Brad Pitt.
I saw a documentary about
Brad Garrett.
these people who love like objects. It's objectphilia or something.
Objectphilia?
Objectphilia? What's
Yeah,
that?
so they fall in love with like the like buildings, or this one chick that it's a clip on YouTube that I saw. Someone sent it to me. So this chick fell in love with a ride at a carnival ride. So she'd go and visit it and had pictures of it and whatever. But the woman, I'm sorry, Norton, but the woman totally reminded me of Jim Norton.
Why?
Why did she have a cock in her mouth?
I don't know. Well, she's very butch looking, first of all.
Let me see her.
But there's something the way she talked. It wasn't so much how she looked, but the way she talked. Like she's intelligent, you know.
Let's see. I want to see her.
Intelligent. Wow, that must be a novelty for you. If I could say novelty.
Yeah.
I fell in love with her.
Oh, God.
I fell in love with her.
All right.
So it's pretty fascinating.
Let's watch it. We'll zip through it.
Did you guys find it?
Yeah. Danny's gonna zip through it, try to find her. That is fucking
I am
funny.
just like catching my breath
No
and
kidding.
getting to the point where I can
The
actually
last hour was just
breathe.
amazing on so many different levels.
Are you ever
on a comedy level?
I think
on
I just saw her.
Bonnie, are you ever stunned at how many times he does this and how like it doesn't get boring. It doesn't like lose its amazement that he is actually like this.
Oh, are you talking about his lack of intelligence?
Yeah.
His what?
His lack of
But
intelligence.
I'm smart about other things. Like who fucking I built the shelves in the closet. Who remodeled all that shit? Did a lot of the kitchen
This is
stuff.
what he does. He goes through all the things that he does do. That's how, like, you can't have a conversation.
Do you have that conversation a lot where Rich just starts listing things he does that are good?
Yes.
Do you get tired of it?
I go to shelves.
No, but why? She does the same. She'll go, I do this. Then I go, what I do? She goes, it's not about you. Well, you got to fucking retaliate. You got to,
No, but that's the thing, that you don't have to retaliate.
No, you're from Canada. That's how you guys think. You guys don't retaliate.
No. Listen, you've grown up. Like, this is what makes you so good at radio. Is nothing rolls off your back. You never just shrug and go, well, so I said something wrong. You always fight back. That's what makes you good at radio, but that's not what makes you good in a relationship.
Oh, shit.
So maybe we should wear headphones.
Listen, we got to
Yes.
We can continue with Bonnie after the break. We'll figure that out. But we really got to
Well,
step aside.
actually, I'm going to come down there. So.
Oh, good.
Oh.
But can she come in?
Yeah, just we'll put her on the list, of course.
Put her on the list. She needs a hug.
If you leave now, we can get you on before the end of the show.
Bring the baby in so they can see the baby.
Bring the baby.
What's she gonna do? Leave the baby by itself in the hotel room with the gas?
Bring the baby.
Yeah, we got to talk about the gas thing when Bonnie gets here. Bonnie, thank you. We really got to move on for.
We'll see you in
now.
a few minutes.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, see you guys later.
Hurry up, get a cab. Bye.
Opie and Anthony. I love confrontation. We said awful things about everybody.
Go fuck yourself.
Why would any listener come by and hang with us with this attitude we have?
I'd bite your fucking vagina out. I'd bite it out and spit it down your fucking throat.
Opie and Anthony. Virus. XM202, Sirius 197. The virus. Evan 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 the virus.